side and stretched. And I mean, dude, the room just started spinning. I mean, just, and I'm just, getting nauseated. And I'm thinking, am I dying?
First thing that comes to your mind, you're like, are you having a stroke?
Yeah, what's going on? But then I was breathing okay, didn't really have any pain,
And you're like, you don't smell toast. Your arms and legs are fine.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and so.
Usually takes me almost a quart to get that way.
And like, you didn't go to bed at night feeling bad or anything?
No, man. I went to bed I was in bed by 8:30. I slept like a rock until 4 o'clock. Got up, and so I thought, all right, well, I'll just sit up and, I'll go to the bathroom. Almost fell down.
Oh.
I'm grasping the hallway wall.
Oh, that's not good.
And so I should have just gone to our bathroom because I was trying not to wake up my wife, but I think I made it worse. Clanging around in the hallway. And so anyway, I went back to sleep. A couple hours later, my alarm goes off like it usually does. Open my eyes and everything's pretty cool. Then I turn over on my right side again. I like to sleep on my left side. Turn over on my right side and bam, starts hitting again. And so I thought, well, I may not be going to work today.
Yeah.
I may not be doing anything today.
No.
So anyway, I haven't been taking my allergy medicine because my sinuses haven't really bothered me. I mean, I only take my allergy medicine to prevent these violent sneezing and coughing fits that I get. So that hasn't been happening. So I quit taking my Flonase like I usually take, about a month ago. So I decided to, I took this 24-hour allergy pill, and after about an hour, everything kind of stopped. And I haven't had it since. Go for my wellness check today, and the doc, looks in my ear. Doesn't see anything. But I can still feel it. You know how you swallow when you have an earache?
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
And it kind of hurts there and then down in your throat?
And there was nothing, huh?
They said they didn't see anything today, and it's really not that bad today.
And have you had this before?
Not spinning dizziness. I'm dizzy all the time.
Well, of course, man, from all the drink. As Nelson just said, I think Ken had a lot of those IPAs and seltzers over the weekend, said F work.
Yeah.
And, is what it is.
I could respect that.
I'm not going to work. Throw me another seltzer.
I'm done with this.
Turn up that Black Sabbath. But anyway, yeah, so I don't know, man.
But, you get to our age, and there's that thing where your chest hurts a little bit.
Yeah.
Or maybe your hands feel a little.
And you start thinking, what is this?
Is this a stroke? Is this, whatever it is?
Yeah.
And just crazy, dude.
So, I mean, it hasn't happened since, and then they didn't find anything today. Everything's cool with, the vital signs.
Nice. That's good, man.
And get this, I haven't shrunk anymore.
Oh, really? Oh, is it stopping?
There for a while, dude, every time I would go for my wellness check, I'm shorter. I was 5'8.5" in high school. In 1986, I graduated high school at 5'8.5". Today, I'm 5'5".
Oh my God, dude! You're going Benjamin Button. Pretty soon, how tall is Ken? He's 2'8". He weighs 16 pounds.
Look, he's on that fella's shoulder.
That's so weird. Wow, that is a lot of that, dude. That's big time loss.
Yeah. I probably have some. What is it? Spinal compression issues
or scoliosis.
Yeah.
You're going to send you into space. You're going to come back here. You're going to be 6'3". Ken had no idea. That's what I tell everybody. I'm the right weight for the height I'm supposed to be.
How was space, Ken? Well, it was fine, except for the dizzy spells.
Yeah, except for that. Yeah, because you guys get dizzy up there. Oh, man. What's it going to be like when we get our damn boat?
Well, Brother Bilel's going to have to drive it, probably. Or you, Brother Chad, because you're a teetotaler.
You ain't pawning this off on me.
Bell and I, we'll be intoxicated on something, I'm sure.
Oh, goodness. Yeah.
Either that or I'll have dizzy spells.
I'm going to have to figure out port side, stern.
Port side.
Not allowed to drink intoxicants and boat.
Yeah, that's
But
against
I'm
the
the
rules.
teetotaler, so you guys are good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brother Chad's got us covered on that.
I'll let you guys reel them in.
My luck, I'll get a marlin. He'll impale me right through the chest.
You and I'll both be like, drunk singing songs, and Chad will be up front driving the boat going,
that's
how
not
did
gonna
I
happen.
get associated with these two idiots?
Yeah, exactly.
It's never going to happen. That thing's going to jump. It's going to miss you and hit Bell right in the shin. Take Bell's leg out.
Through the heart.
And we're going to don't pull it out. Because he's going to bleed all over. He's going to die. We got to take him in, but tell it, it's going to be.
I want to go like Steve Irwin did.
Meanwhile, we're pouring water on the fish so it won't die either. We're just cupping water on the fish's gills.
We want it to be. We have that stuff, that endorphins it releases to make it taste so good and look pink.
Exactly. I mean, we could probably make money off marlin too.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah, probably. Tuna. Tuna's a warm-blooded fish. That's why it has to swim and eat so much. Man, it's going to be a tough thing here. That Elantra, though, that thing's going to be awesome.
Yeah, and we'll roll down the windows and pull that big boat.
It's going to be so nice, dude. You guys are going to be jealous of us. I'm telling you that right now.
Oh, but it's good to be back with you boys.
That's good. We were missing.
Yes,
We're like, oh, geez, I mean, everybody thinks you got vertigo.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I've got something, dude. I mean, I get dizzy while I'm driving.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's good that you drive.
And and I've kind of learned to deal with it because I went through all the steps to figure out what's going on. Finally got up to a neurosurgeon, and I got tired of spending $250 a pop. So I just they had my x-rays and everything like that. And I said, look, I don't want to come in there and pay $250 for you to tell me that you can't figure out what's going on. Do I need surgery? And they said, no, you do not. But I don't know why I'm dizzy.
Well, hold on a second. How do I know? You're telling me I don't need surgery, but you don't know what it is.
Well, there was this little spot behind my left ear that they thought, that could be something, but that turned out to be nothing.
Just some dirt.
Yeah, it's like
I don't really clean myself very well.
It was a tick.
I'm kind of gross.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. I mean, it just is what it is. I've just learned to live with it.
So when you start getting dizzy when you drive, do you just kind of just play it by ear?
Yeah, I just keep it between the lines.
He just tries to curve the wheel a little to the right, and that counteracts everything.
Oh gosh, that is going to be.
Actually, I just start honking the horn, saying "Gangway!"
Out of the way, children! Out of the way! Oh Lord!
I topped this thing out at 87 mile an hour one time.
Does it get the shakes? You ever had a car like that where you're driving and from 55 to 58, that thing shakes violently, but once you get past that, you're good to go?
Yes.
I had a Scirocco. Yeah, Scirocco. Man, that thing from 55 to about 60. But once I hit 60, we're good.
It was smooth.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Everybody's had one of those. Hey, all the good people have. All the good people have that smooth ride. Silly. Hey, I see that we're going to save $72 a year on grocery taxes.
That's right. What do you boys think about that?
Another tuna boat?
I might start coming up here to do my grocery
Get
shop.
my car paid off even quicker than I thought.
Yeah, that's why there's 8 months of payments for Bell with his 900 FICO score.
No, it's $850.
Uh-oh, it went down a little bit, Brother Bilal.
No, I can only, they max out at $850.
Oh.
Is it? Have you been to 850 before?
No.
You'd have to think at this point in time, is what do you have to do to get to 850?
Well, it doesn't even matter because once you've gotten into the top tier bracket, going from $7.99 to $8.25 makes no difference.
It makes no difference.
Yeah.
Okay. Man. But $850, I was thinking, what do you have to do to be perfect?
They should give you a gift card at $850.
Well, they do. It's called a credit card.
Well, yeah, that's
where
true.
he's getting lower interest rate than everybody else he thinks.
Yeah.
Until he finds out that 0% goes away in 90 days, and it's up with us at 48%.
I was getting ready to say it's all accumulated during that
some
time.
of my cards have just got outrageous rates on them, which is why I don't use them.
Which is insane because you're not a deadbeat. Every day it's like, I got to make sure I pay this credit card. And this. I'm like, it's great that he does it, but I'm like sitting there going, you're at the same percentage as a vast majority of people who've got crappy credit.
Yeah, that's true.
That is so weird. You just get offered something cheaper. That's it.
Well, they'll give me the credit card, unlike the guy with the 550 rating. He gets no card.
What's the highest interest rate you guys ever paid?
Oh, God. I'm sure I've had some stuff that's just outrageous.
On a credit card?
Well, like just for anything, like when you bought a car or something like.
Yeah, I've had some outrageous crap. I'm sure, like
I think
800%.
Yeah, I think I bought this little S10 pickup one time, and I mean my credit was shot. I think my interest rate was it had to be like 20%.
Oh yeah, I've been there. We've all been there.
First time when Trump was in office, and I got my first Escape, my interest rate was $3.99. Then when I had to rebuy a new one because I got in that accident, Biden was in office and it was 7.99.
Oh, I'm
thanks,
with you,
Joe.
Ken. I did one of those. I had no money. I was broke AF. I was like, I'm gonna go down and just get it. I got to go steal some top ramen kind of thing, but I needed a car, and it's like a buy here, pay here,
Yeah.
And he was like, all right, so you got a job, that's good. You got a license, that's good. All right, so you put your $300 down for the car. Every Friday you have to make a payment. Now you only owe $1,000, but it'll be $700 a week for 47 years. And you're like, I'll take it.
Yeah, man. I mean, I wasn't even touching the principal on that thing. And finally just had a big windfall, and I paid it off, man. I just got rid of it.
Everybody. Somebody said, I borrowed $5,000 from a loan shark, $500 per week. Ooh. Oh, man, he was definitely, whoo, baby. Yeah, I've seen some of that. I've seen, that is tough. You go out there and you see those people that go to those check cashing places.
Oh, man.
They borrow $250 and they pay it back in 70 installments at $900 a piece.
It's terrible, man.
It's horrible. It is so horrible. It's like, that is crazy. Oh, God, that is just insane, though. I'm sure a lot of us outside of Bell has had perfect credit.
To be younger, boys, to be younger.
To know what we know now.
Yep.
That's no doubt. To know what we know now, my FICO score would definitely have been way up there a long time ago.
I'm older than both of you.
You know what, though, that hurt my FICO score?
What?
Is I never got credit cards. It's one thing I stayed away from.
Yeah.
Never got a credit card.
Yeah.
I've have one credit card, my wife and I, and that's only if we're going to travel and we're going to use it for a car or something like that. Outside of that, I never got a credit card.
Yeah, we've got one just for emergencies, man, and hope we don't have to use it.
Yeah, that's it. That is it. I mean, just 20%.
Yeah, it was terrible, man. And to add insult to injury, it was a pickup, and so all my friends wanted me to help them move.
Yes.
So not only was I paying 20% interest, all of a sudden I was real popular.
Yeah, that's why. Don't do that. That's what I tell everybody. I will not.
You get a pickup, dude, and that's what happened.
Don't invite me to your wedding, and I won't invite you to mine. It's always been my thing. I will if you want me to come, great, that's fine. But I'm going to give you a big present if I don't have to go. And the second thing is, and I'm not talking about family or best friend or something. And the second thing is, don't ever ask me to move, and I will never ask you to move.
Right.
Never. I would never do that to somebody.
Moving's the worst, dude.
Oh, trust me, I know.
He's in the middle of it right now.
Brother Chad's right in the middle of it.
Oh, God, what a nightmare. And I love my wife, but could she dilly-dally? Come back in the house. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I just found this. It was on the ground.
Figured I'd eat some peanut butter and look at it.
She's fixing the labeler.
That's exactly it. I was watching this thing on TikTok while I was doing something. Next thing you know, I'm down a rabbit hole. I'm like, okay. Oh, good God. All right, coming up. It is Tuesday. We got a little Hot Take Tuesday.
Whoa, I got a good one, boys.
Good. And just let you guys know, apparently we're still a war-ish thing, kind of whatever.
Something like that.
Talk a little bit later on about sports because the sports with Bell is fantastic. And probably some mayoral race, things of that nature. It's going to be a fun day, kids. That's what we do here because we only know how to do fun because there's enough crap in the world. We need to laugh a lot more. Chad Benson, Super Tough, 99.7. Omaha Steaks, absolutely fantastic. Love it. Father's Day, get your dad the best steak around. Omaha Steaks, Father's Day, big sale going on. 50, 60, 70% off, all kinds of stuff. You got to get over there right now. Don't get him a tie. Don't get him something he doesn't want. Don't get him something that he's not going to be able to share with you. Right? You get him a tie. Well, you get him a gift card. You get him Omaha Steaks. You're going to make memories with the best meat around. Omaha Steaks. 100% unconditional. Bite for bite, money back guarantee. You're going to save $35 on top of that when you use my code Benson when you go to checkout. It is incredible what Omaha Steaks has right now, including they got all kinds of grilling deals for dad. And I'm talking about if you just want steaks like fillets and sirloins, they got all of that. They've got all kinds of amazing deals when it comes to just burgers. Maybe you want burgers and dogs to help because that's what dad loves. Get them for dad. Dad will love it. Dad will appreciate it. It is amazing, Omaha Steaks. Go to omahasteaks.com. Take advantage of their Father's Day sale going on right now. omahasteaks.com. Code Benson saves you an extra $35 at checkout. omahasteaks.com. Terms apply. See site for details. All right. Beacon Capital Management. Amazing local. Why don't you go see them? Beacon is incredible. They're going to help you with everything when it comes to your retirement, right? You want to be taken care of when it comes to your retirement. Taxes, done. Estate planning, done. Long-term care, done. Beacon. Now the dollars and cents. Maybe you're thinking about, hey, what about, I've got the long-term care. I've got all this other stuff. That life, they've handled all these things. But I don't want to outlive my money. Beacon's got you handled when it comes to that. Maybe you want to make sure you're going to get income consistently. Maybe you want to think about wealth management. Beacon. Call them today. Get a free personalized financial consultation. Absolutely free to you. They're local too. You can sit down with, shake hands, break bread. They're amazing people. Call 615-488-9303. 615-488-9303. Or check them out online at beaconcm.com. For Beacon Capital Management, this is a paid placement.
Busy night for the Metro Nashville Council. They're going to be talking about cutting the grocery tax tonight. They're also going to be deciding where and where not to allow data centers. These stories and more coming up at 12:30 on Super Talk 99.7 WTN.
Yeah, how about not next to the zoo?
Yeah.
It's great. We're going to put a data center in each one of the cages. Dumbasses. Every Tuesday we do it.
Hot take Tuesday.
Yeah. Sizzling. All right. Well, Ken said he's got a hot take that's a hot take.
I'm ready. Buying bagged salad is just paying a subscription fee to watch lettuce rot in your fridge.
Hey, don't question my entertainment.
Amen. You know what? I go to the store and I'm like, yes, I'd like to throw this away at my house.
That's rude.
That's exactly it, man. How many times have you you've been digging around in your fridge, and in the crisper at the bottom is a bag of green liquid?
It's so gross.
It's terrible.
Or you get those, you're like, oh, I'm going to plan my food out for the week. I'm going to buy these just individual salads.
Yeah.
You go home and you eat one. 8 weeks later, you're like, it's crawling away from you. So true. It's so true. I think there's, those eggs gave birth. You're always taking yourself.
There's worms in it.
It's so gross, though. The whole thing, now I just see that black salad with the juice, and you're like, oh, the crisper. Now I got to take everything out.
Yeah,
you know what?
terrible.
I'm just going to throw it all away, including the crisper.
No more crisper.
No more. All right, Belle, what you got for us?
Reunions are completely unnecessary. If I liked you, I'd be hanging out with you regularly anyway.
Amen. Amen. Oh. You ever been to a reunion?
Nope.
I've never been to a reunion.
And that includes family.
I don't have a lot of family, so we don't really get together. I have family here, and I haven't even hung out with them.
We used to have family reunions whenever I was this was like back in the late 70s and 80s. But, man, we haven't had a family reunion in a long time.
Yeah.
Well, because I've got a big family. I've got a lot of cousins, and they've got a lot of kids and grandkids. And I don't know, man, just everybody's lives they're just busy.
Yeah, they are.
Seems like things are busier today than they used to be.
You know why? Because when we didn't have access 24/7, it wasn't that stuff wasn't important. It just wasn't important at that moment in time.
Right.
For everybody.
Right.
Not just for you, but for everybody involved in that situation. No doubt. For me, my hot take today is, I get it. You have a big truck, and I'm super excited that you do. Okay? I'm very excited that you have a big truck. You don't have to be a dick as you drive. You're not invincible. Okay? I get it. Big wheels, big truck. But at some point in time, who are you showing off for? Honest to God. And I see it every day, and I hear it every day in front of our house, our apartment. The big truck guy, and they just, and now, oh God, it drives me crazy, right? And they got the wheels, right? The big wheels, and you're like, that's great. You know who those people are? 99% of the time, it's the same people who buy those Jeeps. You've never been off road in your life. You don't need mud tires, bro. Right? The farthest you've been off roading is the mall.
You're not wrapping a chain around a 3-ton boulder,
no,
pulling it out of a road somewhere.
No. True. God, some of those, and you know who you are, right? You know who you are. We get it. We know who you are, right? Wearing your cowboy hat, your boots, because you came to Nashville, but like 4 months ago, weren't you like a stockbroker? Oh, you know what they say about big trucks, little?
Uh-oh.
Oh, geez, kids. A lot of you guys chiming in. You got all kinds of, Ken, a lot of people are giving some good advice about your health.
Okay.
What they think you should do. I think we should go over some of the stuff. You guys don't know. Ken maybe has scoliosis because he's shrinking. So there's that. So that's a weird thing, too. A lot of people are very concerned over the fact that you're shrinking. And you've shrunk a lot, too. It's not a little bit.
No.
I
was 5'8".
He's now 5'5".
I mean, I was short before I was short. And
Rick
now I'm
Moranis
really
has
short.
been working on him slowly.
Somebody's listening going, I bet it was the vaccine. Bet it was vaccine.
It's probably them cigarettes I started smoking back whenever I was 5.
Oh, God. Those were the good old days. When kids had the best cigarettes for recess.
Yeah. My neighbor who would leave them in his his truck with the windows rolled down.
And
I just reach in and grab one.
there you go. That's the way it worked. I mean, back in the day, and nobody cared. Teachers weren't saying anything. Don't smoke that out here.
Yeah, go somewhere. Go to the end of the playground.
Yeah, so a lot of Attack of the Killer Tomatoes is a better movie than Star Wars. What do you have to say to that, Bell?
People are allowed to be wrong.
That's the way it is with Bell.
It's called freedom.
Yeah. So men who drive big, loud, noisy trucks are obviously compensating. And remember, it's not about the guys who really have them and you could tell they're working.
Yeah.
They're work dudes. You could tell that. We're talking about the guys that are on the extra giant tires, have to have the little, pull the ladder down. What are you doing this weekend, huh, with Bigfoot? You going to run something over?
The guys that are actually using them for work, they always have a few dents in them because they're around big equipment and job sites and stuff like that. And the dent doesn't matter because the thing can still haul.
That's right.
All that matters. All that matters.
There's usually a lot of mud on them.
Yes. For real mud.
Real mud.
For real mud. All right, coming up, a lot of stuff to get to. Maybe we'll talk about, although I will say the phone call yesterday apparently between Bibi and Trump was kind of hilarious.
I bet you that was something.
So we'll talk a little bit about that. As well, we got Bell Sports coming up in a little bit, and you know he does sports right. Actually, yesterday, Ken, he asked a real question about sports.
All right.
He asked a real question. He didn't know the answer, but he wanted to know.
I got a good story today, though.
Oh, he's got a good story today, kids. Look, Bell doesn't let us down. That's what we love about it.
And it's local.
And it's a local sport, so holy mother of goodness.
Right.
We'll do all that and so much more straight ahead. Chap and Show, Super Tough, 99.7.
I'm Ken Weaver with your top stories. Got the full forecast coming up in 5 minutes. Metro Council members going to debate a grocery tax cut as they begin work on Nashville's new budget. The proposal would slightly lower the local tax on food purchases. Leaders say it's a step toward making groceries more affordable, even as the state tax remains in place. This would be a half-cent cut to the city sales tax on groceries, so it might save you $72 a year. Also tonight, Metro Council members to decide where and where not to allow data centers. Here's Channel 4's Joylyn Bukovac.
Right now, there's more than 24 different data centers here in Nashville, and city leaders say that there's no rules or restrictions when it comes to where future ones can be built. And this proposal would ban the largest facilities known as hyperscale data centers and then create some new buffer zones between future projects and places like homes, schools, daycares, parks, churches, and even the Nashville Zoo.
Cities across Middle Tennessee are moving to slow the rapid expansion of data centers. Cedar Hill officials considering a 2-year moratorium while they evaluate how these developments could affect farmland and local resources. And in Springfield, leaders are exploring zoning changes to regulate future projects. Back in 2024, Meta rolled out teen accounts on Instagram, and now the company's expanding that program, says ABC's Mike Nabusky.
Teen accounts are coming to Meta's other two big platforms, Facebook and WhatsApp, later this year. It'll work pretty much the same as how teen accounts function on Instagram, making teenagers' accounts private and giving parents more control over what their kids see. It's also now going to start limiting how long teens spend looking at content related to certain topics, like nutrition and weightlifting, which Meta says can be helpful on their own, but should be balanced with other types of content. Mike Dubusky, ABC News.
Yeah, last month, Meta was found liable for harming a young woman in California due to the design of its products. And that's the latest news. Weather's next. I'm Ken Weaver, WTN News.
Summer heat is here. Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Keeping you cool, sending you to the beach. That's how cool they are right now. So you buy any new AC unit this June, you're qualified to enter to win a free 3-day beach getaway. Busy Bee pays for your gas, That's like $1 gazillion right now. Lodging, 2 meals a day, not 3, but 2. And they're going to announce a single lucky winner live on the Facebook. Plus, they got everything else covered. I mean, for real. Honestly, we're talking about clean air, 10% off the deluxe air cleaning package, 5% off the middle tier, plumbing help. They got all kinds of stuff. Take $100 off any service over $500. Get 10% off selected water filtration systems. Better yet, get a free Yeti cooler with a whole home drain and water repipe. And only the clients who purchased the AC unit in June of this year are eligible for the beach trip drawing. One winner total. Restrictions apply. Call Busy Bee Day, 615-775-7833, 615-775-7833, online, busybhvac.com. Don't forget to ask how to become a Beehive member. Da, 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 da. A lot of people worried about you, Ken. Do you have Meniere's disease? Stuff that people are saying.
I don't know, man.
Does Ken have Meniere's disease? I don't think so.
Most of our audience seems to be medical professionals.
Ken possibly has PPPD.
What's that?
I don't know. Are you down with OPP? Well, you know me. People are worried about that. Meniere's disease, that's a big one for you right there. There is, lots of people are worried that you may have epilepsy. I don't think that's it.
Nah, I don't think that's
vertigo, but then there's several different kinds of vertigo.
Yeah. And with my luck, I've got the worst kind.
Yes.
It's the kind that makes you short, makes you shrink every year.
Shrinkage, Jerry!
I was in the pool!
It was cold! Ken, sounds like a vitamin or mineral deficiency. Iron levels, maybe. There's that one.
Well, my doctor, like a couple of years ago when I was going through this, which I love I've got a great doctor. I mean, no matter what I want to try, I mean, he'll let me. He listens to me. I love my doctor. Anyway, he suggested I try this steroid whenever I was having some really bad dizzy spells. I mean, that took care of it, dude. I mean, dizziness was gone. And so that suggests to me I've got some sort of inflammation going on. And it suggested to my doctor, too, that there's some sort of inflammation going on. The problem with the steroids is they don't allow you to sleep very well.
No, and you get jacked.
You get, so my muscles got too big. So they had to pull back on that.
He was huge. You should have seen him. He's the kind of guy that would have had a truck.
Yeah.
Just absolutely just yoked. get to the point where all you wear is a tank top.
Right.
That's it, because you're so jacked.
Right.
I like that. I like it. So a lot of people out there, I know Meniere's is not funny.
No, it is not.
But he does.
I've heard about
I'm
it.
pretty sure you don't have Meniere's. I think they would have diagnosed that one by now, don't you think?
Well, everything could be funny in some context.
Of course. I mean, some people get a yes. Yes. In truth, yes, everything can be. I mean, we talked about it last week with Kevin Hart at the roast. I mean, I laughed. A lot of people did.
Yeah.
You know, some of the stuff. It makes some other people, uncomfortable. But, here, a doctor just wrote in, Ken, smoke a bowl.
That's a prescription, too, so it's legal.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Look at that.
As your doctor, I would advise you to smoke a bowl.
Have lots of seltzers. That's what I would do if I were you. As a doctor, have all the gummies you want.
Gummies?
But stay away from operating anything with giant blades.
Look at that wood chipper.
I just need to go to it. I need to.
Where's the on button?
So, a lot of information between the ears. Maybe that's it.
There's a lot of something between the ears, that's for sure.
So, but we're also worried about Ken shrinking, because we're going to come in one day and he's just going to be jumping up and down trying to turn the buttons on.
You know, it stopped today, though. I'm still like 5'5".
Goodness me. That would be, because you know what? And it's not, you're not 5'5", where like you see those people that like are constantly bent over.
Yeah.
And you're like, you wonder how tall they are. No, you're 5'5", like standing straight up and everything.
Yeah.
You're just shrinking.
I'm a little fella.
And you're becoming more little. Hey, 6 more inches and you are officially a midge. We have to get you those little things that go on your car so you can push down on the gas and stuff.
Got to get me a big old Christmas catalog I can sit on.
That'd be awesome. Oh, positional vertigo. Well, you're welcome, Dr. G.
That might be it. They mentioned that today.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they said you have these crystals behind your eardrums.
Oh, okay, crystals. I thought you were talking about like at home we got a lot of crystals because I think it works.
Ken's dumping meth into his ear.
So that might be positional. Well, like, so if you slept on one side like and didn't move the whole night, that might cause something when you awake.
See, that might be it, because I sleep on my left side, and then when I get up or I wake up, I roll over onto my right and I stretch, and that's whenever it was happening.
Okay, so there you go. That might be it. Look at this. We're fixing everything. That's what we do, kids. We're fixers of stuff. People want to know. Some people are asking the question: how did they arrive, Ken, at the $72 savings? When people did the math, it's not mathing.
That's a good question. I think that's an average.
Okay.
I think, they say that is an average savings for a average family, what the average family is what, 4?
Is it anymore? I would assume so.
So that would save $72 a year according to the mayor's office, which, every little bit helps. But
yeah,
boy.
but it just seems so. You know what? I think we could all get together and say, you know what, $72, that's great. And if you want it, but could you take it, just maybe do the potholes? Right? Because you know what sucks more than that? Yeah, I saved $72 for the year, but I had to spend $400 on tires.
Yeah, fixing my front end alignment.
And Ken can't afford his front end to go sideways.
No.
Hey, tell me where you got that quote, because I'll go there.
Yeah. Oh, that was for a tire.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where I went the other day, and I was driving down here. My wife and I, we went to do something the other day.
Yeah.
When her dilly-dallying. And I forgot what we were doing, and we're driving down the street, and I look around, and I'm like, all these tires, like Jose's tires. I'm like, you can find all the tires you need right here.
Used tire places, yeah.
That's it, for cheap. I mean, they're not all going to match.
No, but
I don't care.
They'll get you.
Sure,
where you
one of
need
them's
to
a
go.
white wall, but it's fine. Oh, I used to have white walls on my little Bug. It was always a slam cherry Bug and had white walls on it.
Nice.
Oh, it was cool. I was the man.
Yeah.
So, but that's $72. Again, everything helps. But, at the end of the day, these feel like gimmicks because stuff's more expensive and they're trying to figure out what to do. How about let's not go to war? That'd have been a good one, right? Like, how about the property taxes through the roof? But don't worry, though, because Starbucks got $20 million for potential to bring 2,000 jobs in about 5 years. Was it Amazon that did something? They promised all these jobs here, and then nothing really came of it.
Yep.
Because once they get the money and the tax breaks, they don't give a rat's ass.
We're working on it.
Yeah, we got it. We didn't say when we were going to have all the jobs. We just said there's going to be some jobs. And they're offering, here's the other thing. So they're offering Starbucks all this and the potential to bring 2,000 jobs here. But they're asking everybody in Seattle if they want to go. So let's just say half of them win. So really, you're only bringing 1,000 jobs for potentially people here because you're going to bring 1,000 people with you.
Well, but if you're bringing in new taxpayers, doesn't that kind of offset it?
Yeah, but they're not paying state tax.
They're not paying what?
They're not paying a state tax.
Well, they still got to pay
sales tax and stuff like that.
Property tax, and
property
every
tax.
other beautiful tax that this lovely state charges us for.
Yeah, but they're going to save $72 a year.
The 70. Well, if you live in Seattle, you're like, I mean, that's
Seattle.
Yeah, moving from Seattle to down here is like, oh my God, I never realized I could make this much money.
Yeah, I can make money almost the same, and the house cost 1/10 of what I was paying for my no bedroom, no bath home.
You mean I can pay cash for my home?
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, a lot of people think you have. What is it? The whole thing the we were just talking about positional. I think you got the positional.
Might be, man.
And what they're saying, Epley maneuver. Well, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I've heard of that. I've looked that up.
So.
Yeah, I've self-diagnosed myself lots.
Man, isn't that crazy? All the people that go and just do that.
Yeah.
Nowadays, especially with AI, because AI, like that's why you got to be nice to your AI. Like I got a headache. It's probably a tumor. Oh, goodness me. Yeah, there's a lot of, the vertigo. My old on-air partner, he got vertigo. Like, he got vertigo, where he was
like the Alfred Hitchcock
like
movie.
6 weeks kind of stuff.
See, that's what was scaring me. Because I've heard stories of it not going away. And I'm thinking, what if this is the start of a month-long ordeal? Then anxiety starts creeping in.
Oh, yeah.
But then it went away.
Then it went away magically.
Pill.
Magically went away.
But it was freaky. I didn't like it.
No, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But the good news is Ken survived. He's here. He's only dizzy once in a while when he drives.
That's
which
right.
It's all good.
Up and down I-24.
I was going to say, luckily you're on the I-24, so it only goes 1 mile, an hour. So it doesn't really matter if you kind of bump somebody.
That's right.
Oh, goodness me. But thank goodness he's still here, kids. Kids, every single day you guys talk about the award-winning sports episode. And nobody does it better. I mean, honestly, people stop me in the street. They're like, and that Bell guy. I've never seen that guy. Barstool should hire him.
Why?
Because you could do sports with him.
They probably pay better, too.
Yeah, I heard they pay pretty well.
Yeah. I'm in. Let's do it.
But you got to show your head.
Forget it.
That's part of the problem right there. That's part of the problem. We'll do Sports with Bell coming up. If you miss any of the show, shame on you grab that podcast. We've got a Hot Take Tuesday coming up next hour as well. Get your hot takes in throughout the day. Chad Benso, Super Talk 99.7.
Shame, shame, shame. You should have known better.
Relief Factor. It's awesome. Take it every day. So we were doing a lot of moving this weekend, and I was going up and down, doing all this kind of stuff. And I thought, make sure I take my Relief Factor, double take it if I have to, because I know I'm going to be sore. Guess what? Wasn't sore at all. Why? Because I took Relief Factor. It fights inflammation, aches and pains in your joints and your muscles. And these are the everyday aches and pains, right? This is not like your back was broke and those kind of things. You had knee replacement. This is about the inflammation side of stuff. And it works. I'm telling you guys, it works big time. And we have a problem with inflammation in this country, partially as we get older. Yeah, that's a problem. But also, and this is very important, our diet's not great. And a lot of that food, it contributes to inflammation. This helps with that. Naturally formulated, take it every single day. I'm telling you guys, you'll feel it in weeks, if not days, a change in being able to be freer in your movement. So try some Relief Factor now. $19.95. All right, 3-week quick start. You go to relieffactor.com to get yours now. Relieffactor.com or call 800-4RELIEF. 800, the number 4RELIEF for Relief Factor.
Metro Council set to take up a proposed cut to the local grocery tax tonight. They're also going to start taking up where and where not to allow data centers here in Nashville. These stories and more coming up at 1 on Super Talk 99.7 WTN.
WTN, we do it everything. We got a sports station next door. I mean, they're good, but are they Bell good? Hell no!
Now it's time for Sports with Bell. When you need to know sports information, you turn to the guy who calls basketball shooty hoops.
Let's talk some sports with Bell. Yeah, Bell likes doing sports because he's a sports man.
All right, Bell.
Jacob Mizorowski, who plays for the Sounds,
Yes.
he got a call from his manager, and he was having a really good morning, so he decided to ignore it. And then a little while later, his manager called back again, and he decided to ignore it. And then finally, there was a third call, and he's like, well, this must be kind of important. And he picks the phone up, and his manager says, you might want to answer the phones when you're being called up to the big leagues.
That's right. If you guys don't know who Mizorowski is, I think the phrase best describes him as a freak of nature.
One of those.
Yeah. Throws like 100 gazillion miles an hour.
So now he is pitching for the Brewers.
That's right. Gets to play in Milwaukee, which is Algonquin.
Man, I would definitely answer my phone.
Yeah. He is, what did he have last? I think his ERA last month was like 0.23 or some ridiculous. The guy's just crazy.
So once he throw like 109 miles
Yeah, he
per
comes
hour or
out.
something?
He's one of those guys. It's like his first 40 pitches are all 103 miles an hour.
Then his arm gets tired and it goes down to 100.
Yeah, but and you think, okay, well, his curveball is 80. Yeah, but you know what? That's a 20 mile an hour difference.
Yeah.
You feel that.
Yeah.
Right? It's like when it goes from 95 to 60, you're like, oh, you feel that. That 30 degrees, whoo. Tell you what. I love Bell. Bell in the sports, man. He knows it all.
That's the way to go, Brother Bellel.
At least he got a sport that was a sport.
Stickball.
Stickball. That's right, which was also a sport in New York.
What?
Stickball that's what the kids used to play because they'd get a stick and just one little ball.
Yep.
And they'd all go out and instead of playing baseball, they'd play it, in the burrows and stuff. Stickball. And they would say, all right, like if you hit the ball over this car, it's a home run.
Yeah.
Here.
Then what's the major leagues called?
That's baseball. But there's no field in.
Then why do they use a stick?
Because you're not going to use a bat.
Whatever.
It makes it harder. The ball's smaller. You're making it. Oh God, this is the problem. This is the problem. People are like, oh, they're going to bring all those. We're talking about Seattle and stuff, and they're going to bring all those lefty loonies. Here's the thing: the lefty loonies don't want to come.
Yeah.
You know who comes? People always say this. You know who moves to states for the most part like this? Whether it's Texas or here, Florida, it's people who are escaping crazy because they're not crazy. Coming up. Ken's got all kinds of stuff. We're going to find out how many dollars we're going to save with the big doings potentially going on tonight with the grocery tax. Kids, I'm telling you, you may be able to get your own ice cream.
Big old doings.
Big old doings. Back to the big Brinks truck up. Bunch of other good stuff on the way. We haven't talked about Iran. I wonder what's going on over there. I'll check. Probably nothing. We already won the war 42 times. We're undefeated. Chad Metz, Super Talk 99.7.
One o'clock on the dot. I'm Ken Weaver with your top stories. Got the full forecast coming up in 5 minutes. Metro Council set to take up a proposed cut to the local grocery tax tonight to try to help families struggling financially. The mayor asking for a half-cent reduction, which would save the average family about $72 a year. Tennessee Grocers and Convenience Store Association President Rob Eichert supports the cut. He tells News 2 what they're seeing from shoppers.
They're taking advantage of BOGOs, and they're looking for items that may be approaching a best used by date.
Julie Smith is the Chief Communications Officer for Mayor Freddie O'Connell. She tells News 2 the move would cost the city about $9 million a year and require modest cuts across all departments.
As a government, we need to live within our means. And so we have asked the departments to make modest reductions of about 1 to 1.5%.
First reading is tonight. Also, a proposed data center next to the Nashville Zoo drawing strong pushback from zoo officials and some Metro leaders. Plans filed by Georgia-based D.C. Blocks show a nearly 70,000 square foot facility on Grassmere Park right beside the zoo's parking lot. Other cities across Middle Tennessee moving to slow the rapid expansion of data centers tied to AI and cryptocurrency include Cedar Hill and Springfield. Even in one of the nation's wealthiest counties, homelessness remains a growing issue. A nonprofit pitching a new housing development in Franklin designed to support people transitioning out of homelessness. The planned facility will include separate spaces for men, women, and families, along with job and support services. No decision's been made yet as city leaders continue reviewing that proposal there in Franklin. And a 43-year-old nurse practitioner from Murfreesboro facing significant prison time, convicted in a major federal opioid case. Prosecutors say Heather Marks prescribed nearly 1 million opioid pills to about 1,000 patients at a Carthage pain clinic. Evidence showed she ignored signs patients were abusing the drugs, even prescribing to those likely reselling them. Marks now faces up to 20 years per count when she's sentenced in September. Please, can someone help us find a way out of the whey shortage that's been weighing on a lot of people's minds lately? ABC Sherry Preston.
Little Miss Muffet's curds and whey are so old school. Now you can find whey in everything from waffles to chips to lattes. They're even selling it on GMA's Deals and Steals.
Coffee. Everybody's doing this. The protein coffee
exactly. But that demand for protein has led to a supply problem. Some whey suppliers say they are running low on homegrown whey products, meaning they might have to import it, meaning your curds and whey as well as your protein coffee could cost you more soon. Sherry Preston, ABC News.
That's the latest news. Weather's next. I'm Ken Weaver, WTN News.
Happy Tuesday. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Love me some Tuesday because of tacos and whatnot. A lot of you chiming in about the $72 savings that's coming. Very excited about that. Jason said, finally, I could take that European vacation. Finally, Jason, you can take that European vacation you've been dreaming of.
You just got to get there and get a hostel map.
That's right. And don't say anything about Israel if they won't let you on the plane. Cenk Uygur found that out yesterday. When he got to the airport, they told him he's got to go home because he's not allowed to go to England. Can you believe that?
Wow.
Wait a minute. England wouldn't let him in the country?
So he was going to fly, he and Hassan Piker. I think Hassan Piker's his nephew. and they were going to go over and do one. They were going to go be on with Piers Morgan, and then they were going to go do a debate at Oxford or something. And the UK said your visa's been revoked. You can't get on the plane. Because and they did, and he's just like, they said you're too dangerous, whatever. Then they found out later on, the Guardian, several other things, said that the stuff that he's expressed about Israel is anti-Semitic, which is a bunch of crap. He's never said anything anti-Semitic. He has said stuff about.
And he's also, isn't he Muslim?
Yeah.
So you would think that the UK would be fine with that.
So only if he's going to stab somebody.
Oh, well, okay.
Although that's not true, because that guy that stabbed that kid the other day, he's Sikh. Well, not the other day. That was a while ago. For those of you guys who aren't paying attention to that whole thing that was horrible, where they arrested the kid who was on the ground after being stabbed.
Yeah, Sikhs wear turbans. Muslims don't.
Yes, and Sikhs aren't fans of the Muslims. They're kind of go back and forth of disdain for one another.
Yeah.
So, but they told him it was it was ridiculous. It's a joke. But you finally take that European vacation, $72 right there. Right there. Family of 4 though. Because if you don't have a family of 4, your savings aren't going to be as big. And I love how the sound you played, Ken, was like, well, people have been going to the BOGO.
Yeah, I go to BOGO even whenever I'm not.
Do you
struggling.
remember when we were growing up, they would have the aisle or the area where they had the dented cans or the stuff where they didn't have any, it was just a silver can. It was a crapshoot. It was a poor people crapshoot. You could get lima beans. You could get, sloppy joes.
Lima beans.
That's, man, my mom did that. She's like, look what we got. What's in there? I don't know. We're going to open it and find out.
It's lima beans.
Kids, we're having green beans tonight. No sloppy joes. Oh, and the great value, though.
Oh, great value.
They got to be just crushing it right now.
Yeah.
This is
Aren't they due for another recall?
No.
I don't think they've ever been recalled.
That should be
great value? How many stories have you done, Ken, about Great Value issuing recalls?
First of all, settle down. That doesn't happen.
Yes, it does.
And just because, yeah, sure, you're thinking, is that glass inside of my beans? Maybe. But you know what? You paid 99 cents. So at least you got something in your tummy.
That peanut was particularly hard.
And bloody. Oh, great value. The best value is great value. People are looking for deals.
Oh, yes.
They're looking for anything they can find. And in fact, I'm seeing in some stores, they're doing almost like mystery bags where they've just put a bunch of groceries in there for just a certain price. And you don't know, again, it's
you don't know what it is.
You don't know what it is. It's a crapshoot. Or I heard the guy go, and some people are going to the aisle where it's like, you better take it home and eat it.
Right. Checking the sell-by dates.
Or you may get botulism.
What do you boys think of those sell-by dates?
It's baloney. It's all, most of it's baloney.
Yeah.
But, here's where you worry about sell-by dates. A tuna fish sandwich at a gas station.
Yeah.
Especially if it doesn't have our stamp of approval on it. That's, if you're going to get sushi at Bob's filler up stand, yeah, you should probably worry about that. But if you're going to any of these stores, whether it's Kroger, no matter what, those things are meant to move stuff through. That's when it's best fresh. Mm-hmm. We used to go to the Day Old Bakery.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because they had the best on Twinkie. Twinkies never expire.
No, there's too many chemicals in them.
Yeah. It's never, you know what else doesn't expire? Honey.
Oh, that's right.
Honey has no expiration.
Yeah, you literally can eat honey that's thousands of years old.
Yep. And it's also extremely flammable. So there's that too. So
they've actually found honey in like Egyptian tombs and stuff, and it's still edible.
Just in case they wake up and they're like, I'm hungry. Well, here's some honey. There you go. How about that?
Chad would have requested peanut butter, but what the hell?
What the hell? Yeah. Great value is really not that much cheaper. Bite your tongue.
I get great value all the time, man.
Yeah. Well, because it's all made in the same damn place.
It's just, it's just the same thing. It's just made in a different place. Yeah. Like you said, it
is. Yes.
Well, same place.
Yeah. And you're not, look.
I guess it's made cheaper.
Yes, it is. It's because you know what it is? Because people are coming to the store to buy whatever, Hormel's, right?
Yeah.
They're coming there for Hormel. And the chili on there just says Great Value Chili. There's not Hormel's. You're buying Hormel's. You're paying for the name brand. If Great Value made a computer, damn it, I'd get it.
If they made a Hyundai Elantra, I would too.
Check out my Great
If they
Value
made
car.
bourbon, never mind.
Great Value bourbon.
Oh, goodness me. $6 a month. Look, guys, don't poo-poo it. First of all, it's got to get through. So
Yeah, that's right. It's got to get through.
I will take any single red cent that government agrees to not steal from me.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, at least it's something.
Yeah. I think most people would rather see property taxes go down, but if you want to do this, that's fine.
I think everybody likes paying those properties.
No, I'm fine with that too. But anytime the government says we're going to lower your taxes, I'm going to go, thank you, sir. Can I have another?
Yeah, absolutely. But in saying all of that, it's okay. What's that? Oh, so we're going to get rid of all this for a while, right? This is not a forever thing. I don't know if it is or isn't.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't say how long it's going to go.
And therein lies the magic of it all. Could be a weekend, could be a tax-free weekend, could be a month, could be
one of those holidays.
Yeah, one of those tax holidays. My question though is, where exactly are you going to make up that tax revenue? Because you're taking it from some pot.
Yeah. Well, what that lady said, the spokesperson there for the mayor's office said that they are asking each department to cut their budgets to make up for that $9 million a year.
So, yeah, that's what they say.
You mean you don't trust government, Chad?
No, I don't trust government. I came from a place.
Pessimistic old man.
I came from a place when I was younger, California, and I lived there for a long time, but my family's still there, where they lied all the time. The reason gas is expensive there, so expensive, partially because they import so much of their gas and stuff. But the other reason is they rob everything to make sure that every one of their programs and to pay for all the employees that no longer work for the state or the cities. That's why. The gas tax is because they robbed the other gas tax. And then people are like, well, we should probably make sure that they have money for that. And then they're like, why is gas so expensive? Because you should never trust government. This government here, the administration, Trump, no wars, cut the debt, we're going to do this, we're crushing inflation, blah-de-blah. No, I don't trust government. Nor should you.
Any government.
Yeah. And you want to know why people around the rest of the world, when they always talk about the Scandinavians are so happy, first of all, because they're so beautiful. Secondly,
and they're tall.
They're tall too. If they're not 5'5" and shrinking.
No,
they're not.
Probably not dizzy either.
They're probably not dizzy either. But the other reason is because they trust their government. You know why? Because they're all adults and they can tell. The government tells them the truth for the most part. Right? They're not. We're not talking about like secrets, but that's kind of a big deal. We started our nation by not trusting the king. And we said, we're going to have a fight because you guys want to tax tea. But that's not really what it was, but, kind of.
2% tax. Started a war over it.
Yeah. And in reality.
And now they stick us for almost 50%.
Yeah.
And we sit back and go, well, it helps people.
Yeah. So I always like to know exactly, you're telling me you're going to cut somewhere because I heard, I don't know who that was, and said, we need to live within sight of our means. Nobody does. Our government, name a government. When's the last time our government lived inside of their means?
The 90s?
Yes. And it took, which is arguably Newt Gingrich and Clinton coming together and fixing certain things that got us to that point to where we lived inside of our means.
They didn't even cut spending. They just lowered the increases.
Yes. Because it's kind of like the way that as you get older, like I'm not going to stop eating as much the way I want to, but I'm going to try to slow down my belt buckle sizes. And that's unfortunately the way, but now we're not even pretending anymore. Now it's just like, yeah, we need $1.5 trillion for war. If you don't mind that. $2 trillion extra this year. But don't worry, they're going to cut. And nobody wants to cut from theirs. I guarantee you, right? Like they're going to all go, well, we need to make one cut. We need to make, who's it going to be? Nobody wants to cut from their department. Everybody's wants to participate.
Budget's sacrosanct. It's the other guy that needs to pay the price.
Always. Always, always, always the other guy. The whiskey tax almost toppled the U.S. in its infancy. Well, yeah, you don't want to throw taxes on whiskey. I mean, I don't drink, but that just seems foolhardy.
I better leave my bourbon alone. I'll tell you that right now.
As long as there's no hemp. I don't like that hemp.
I say we tax hemp to the moon.
Oh, he's still around, right? Is he still?
Yeah.
How many years does he have left? Is this it for him, or has he got two more?
I don't know. I got to look that up. Got Brother Mitch McConnell here.
I've wondered that.
I think it might be it.
Is it?
Whatever Ken says.
Yeah, whatever the machine says. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Come on, Chat GPT.
Come on, baby.
He's been in office for over 41 years. Son of a biscuit eater.
41 years.
There was actually a point in his career where he could get a full thought out.
Yeah. Oh, come on, guys.
I don't know. It does. I can't. What?
I think
he's not seeking re-election.
Yes. Is it 28?
I think it's 28 for him.
Good God. So when he leaves, 43 years in office. 43 years.
Man.
That is not what our founding fathers had in mind when it comes to us and our politics.
I was a sophomore in high school when he first got elected.
He still had his own prostate and hips. Oh, guys, come on. He didn't stop in the middle of a sentence and start going,
They didn't have to reboot him daily.
They totally did. You think somebody's got one of those shockers?
You better watch it, boys. Louisville's not that far away.
He's like a sloth. More than a turtle.
It blows my mind that he and Rand Paul are in the same state.
Yeah.
How does that happen?
That is interesting, right?
Kentucky is interesting.
It's a very interesting state.
What they've got a conservative legislature, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and a Democratic governor.
Then Rand is
heavy.
Is he Republican or is
no? He is libertarian.
He's
He's
like
libertarian.
his pops.
Okay.
He's like Ron.
Okay.
I mean, Ron's the greatest libertarian of all time, probably.
Yeah.
But he is. I mean, but you've got to pick a side when you get to that point, because otherwise, who are you going to caucus with?
That's true.
Right?
Isn't Bernie Sanders and isn't he a libertarian?
Yeah, you're going to go with Angus King and Bernie Sanders. You guys are all going to be in a. But you know what? I bet you they have a lot more in common than people realize.
Probably so.
It's odd though that I understand why Rand doesn't want to be part of the Republican Party, but he is because he needs the support. But Bernie has never been a Democrat.
Ever.
To him, I think he would rather say I'm a member of the Communist Party. And he doesn't take very much. He can't take anything from the Democrats because he doesn't run as one.
No.
Interesting.
And when he did, they fixed it so he couldn't win.
Man, yeah. He was
on
He was
fire.
going to win that thing, man.
I think so. Man, it was Donna Brazile and Debbie Wasserman Schultz.
They stepped in front of that boy.
They did. But you know what? It's their party. They thought he would be a neat distraction. But outside of that, nothing else. And come to find out that there's this 80-year-old guy that all the kids like.
Oh, hey, somebody said on the text line, and I apologize, I forgot who it was, but apparently they're voting on Teresa Boyles-Applin.
Oh, yeah.
Tonight.
Yeah, there's a resolution before the Metro Council as to whether or not you favor firing Teresa Boyles-Applin.
I am fully in favor of firing Teresa Boyles-Applin.
Now, who gets to vote on that?
City Council, right?
Yeah, the Metro Council.
Yeah, but
all 36. I think there's 36
all 433
members.
of them, right? They all get a vote now. Okay, is it binding?
No, it's just a resolution.
There you go. It's just a strongly worded letter that's going to go in her file.
Right.
They were really upset with you.
Right next to the one that says, congratulations on your 10% raise.
Yes, congratulations. And no more allowing people to die in the cold when you know the weather's coming, or else this is the last of your 48 chances. You may get more in the future.
We're going to pass a resolution that says power outages are bad.
That would be that's such a city council thing to do, isn't it? Power out. We passed a resolution that says hate's mean.
Hates.
What do you guys think of those apples? Coming up, it is that time of the day, because it's Tuesday, where we do a little hot take. Now, you guys remember how to do hot take? No political stuff, fun stuff, wacky stuff, stuff about food, music, movies, all of that kind of stuff that just annoys you. That is what we do on Hot Take Tuesday. We'll do that straight ahead. Chad Benzo, Super Talk 99.7. Bulwark Capital Management. Once you talk to my friends over there at Bulwark, they're doing something cool for you, and it's called a Know Your Risk Portfolio Review. Go there and find out all the things you need to know about who Bulwark are, what they're about. They get it when it comes to investing. In the modern world, you just want somebody who's going to throw your money into a few funds and, we'll come back and check it out every once in a while. Have somebody that cares about what's going on, that is active in their investment, and that can take advantage of all the markets globally. That's Bulwark. They're amazing. It's a free Know Your Risk Portfolio Review. You can go to bulwarkcapitalmanagement.com or knowyourriskpodcast.com. You can find out all the things they do. Risk management, number one, lower risk, lower cost, lower volatility. And what can they do to give you the most upside potential? Find out what they can do for you. Get that second set of eyes and a second opinion on what's going on in your retirement and your investments. My friends at Bulwark Capital Management. Investment advisory service offered through Trick Financial LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Investments involve risk, not a guarantee. Past performance, not guarantee future results. Trick 26103.
All right, drivers, we've got a disabled vehicle blocking the left lane if you're eastbound on the South Loop here downtown. That's going to be right there at exit 210C, and it's causing a pretty good backup right now. Metro leaders going to consider a small tax break on groceries when they meet tonight. They're also going to vote on a resolution calling for the NES CEO to be fired. This story and more coming up at 1:30 on Super Talk 99.7 WTN.
Every Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we get a little sizzly hot.
Hot take Tuesday. Sizzling.
So we sizzle it hot. We give you a hot take. My hot take today is, hey guys, in your big trucks, we know who it is, right? We gotta have a ladder.
I gotta have a ladder to get in my truck. Okay?
You know who you are. Yeah, we get it. You're a dick. Get over it. Okay. Why? I don't know. You've never been off road. Okay. So you going around in your giant truck thinking you're all that in a bag of chips and, honking at everybody because you can see over everybody, right? Because you're in your big truck, right? Big truck guy. You know who you are. And I'm not talking about somebody who's really working, got a big truck. They're off road. They're doing, you know who it is. It's the city big truck guy. You know who you are, all right? Drives me crazy. I think from last hour, drives a lot of you crazy as well. That's my hot take. Bell, what you got?
Reunions of any type are absolutely unnecessary because if I liked you, I'd be hanging out with you anyway.
Yeah. Do you still talk to anybody from anything, Bell? Like high school, anything like that?
No.
Yeah. No. So my best friend, Kenny, he and I went to co-op together when we were like 2 or 3. We still talk every day. My other best friend, Raymond, he was there when I was born because my mom and his mom were best friends. We talk all the time. Outside of that, I don't talk to anybody. All of my friends are 40, 50 years ago. High school? No. I've never even been to a reunion.
Really? My high school best friend's on the sex registry now.
Well, there you go. Is he in Florida? Feels like a Florida thing.
He's here.
Oh, there you go. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. That's the company he keeps. Now, out of curiosity, is he a Republican or Democrat?
I do not keep company with him anymore.
Who'd he vote for? What kind of truck does he drive? Chad, what do you got for us, Ken?
Buying bagged salad is just paying a subscription fee to watch lettuce rot in your fridge.
Amen. Amen.
Because you're not going to use it.
Nope.
It's just going to lay at the bottom and turn to a green, gooey mess.
I think, and this is just me, the produce, right, the fruits and vegetables, all that stuff, that's kind of like going to a garage sale. Here's a bunch of crap that we don't want, but we got. You should take it home, not use it and throw it away as well. But pay us to do it. Please do. Oh, goodness me.
Yeah, remember, weren't we discussing kale last week?
Oh.
And how smelly it gets
if
you don't.
Gross.
You got to cook that like day of, or it gets bad. Oh, it gets bad.
That is, yeah. Kale is, it's a shut up with your superfood stuff.
Super garbage.
Remember the super, yeah, it's not super good and tasty. You know what it is? A donut.
Now, I put some kale in this crock pot Italian recipe that I found, Italian sausage soup. That was pretty good.
But it was good because there was Italian sausage, probably some noodles, a bunch of other good stuff. It's not because, the only thing I was missing was kale.
Man, I wish I had a handful of kale.
Hey, I'm gonna have to block Todd. He just said mayonnaise should be outlawed.
Yeah, Todd doesn't.
Todd, you're gone, man. See you later.
That's terrible.
Shamed.
That's terrible.
Lots of pavement princesses for the the truck guys. You know who you are. Pavement princesses. Chad, my hot take, 9/10 of a cent in gasoline is BS.
100% true. In fact, I back him up all the way.
Yeah. Somebody's getting that money. I've seen Office Space, right? You just take 1/10 of 1 cent, but you do it in millions of, and look at all the money you have. Who's that gangster? I always forget his name. Michael Francese or whatever. The gangster, he talks about all the money they used to make in New York when they would have all these gas stations and they would just never pay the taxes they were supposed to pay. And then they would shut down and they'd go across the street, open up a new gas station. They just never paid the tax. And they were making millions of dollars a week. That's what the 9/10 of 1 cent is.
That stuff fascinates me, man, how they do that.
It doesn't it? You're like, you guys try a little harder. You probably could have been above board.
The best way to enjoy fruit is frozen in a blender with tequila.
There you go. There you go.
Totally agree.
That is, or another good way to enjoy fruit? Throw it away. It's a good way.
You're not big on fruit?
I don't mind some fruit. But you know what? Fruit's the same thing. I'll go, you buy some apples, you buy some oranges, you buy some stuff like that, and then you forget about it. You go, and it's like, oh, it's ruined. But all of a sudden, you pick one up, and there's a bunch of little flies on it. And you're like, oh, this is fun.
I was behind a woman in the grocery store the other day who was trying to explain to, I guess, her granddaughter why they weren't going to buy extra lettuce for the rabbit.
Yeah.
Because it would all go bad before she could eat it all. And I thought, well, that's actually somewhat of a prescient thought.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rabbits will eat cardboard.
That's why they're rabbits.
They'll eat anything.
They will.
Man.
They will. They'll eat anything. And they do that a lot. They chew on them, not because they're like anything else. Their teeth continue to grow.
Yeah, they got to. If they don't do that, their teeth are going to hang out of their mouths.
Yes, and we don't want that because I can't have my capybaras like that. I got to make sure they always have something to chew on. That's not.
Yes, sir.
The wood and whatnot. So beavers, all of them, right? They got that road. Their teeth continue to grow. Apparently, I'm a libtard for whatever reason I know, and I drive an old lady's car.
Since when is an SUV an old lady's car?
Yeah, what is considered an old lady's car?
Probably a Hyundai Elantra.
With no air conditioning.
Studebaker.
Oh, God.
My car is an old lady car.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start putting on a gray wig.
That would be awesome. Kind of like you should totally do that. Just put on a gray wig and cruise down the street, and we're like, oh, look at the serial killer.
Take up smoking again.
What was his car like? Can you describe it? It's a piece of junk.
Well, it couldn't tow a boat, I'll tell you that.
I'll tell you that right now. Speaking of fun and frivolity, coming up, we'll talk about stuff. We have a lot of stuff to talk about. Maybe we'll make fun of Los Angeles and the fun that's going on there. Will he make it? Why the fascination with Spencer Pratt? We'll talk a little bit about that. Also, big announcement for Tuesday when it comes to politics in the state on our show. We will talk about that as well. If you're missing the show, shame on you. Grab the podcast. Chat Ben Show, Super Talk 99.7.
Got the full forecast in 5 minutes. Right now in Nashville, Metro leaders considering a small tax break on groceries as part of the next budget. First reading of the plan is tonight. It would lower the local grocery tax by 0.5 cent, putting some money back in families' pockets. Shoppers could save around $70 a year on average. To make up the difference, $9 million per year that's going to cost. Metro departments are being asked to trim their budget slightly. Also tonight, Metro Council members set to vote on a resolution calling for NES CEO Teresa Broyles-Applin to be fired for the response to the January ice storm. Here's Channel 4's Holly Thompson.
The resolution says the power company failed to properly prepare for the storm despite knowing the risks. Council members will also take up another resolution that points to what some call a lack of confidence in the leadership of the electric board. We know the meeting will start at 6:30. We will be watching this very closely, of course. We will let you know what happens.
Well, a proposal in Williamson County could bring new transitional housing to Franklin. The Williamson County Homeless Alliance wants to build a $10 million facility called the Stable House off Old Carters Creek Pike. The project would house up to 66 people and offer services to help them find jobs and permanent housing. City leaders still discussing the idea. They've got concerns about serving local residents and neighborhood impact. Help wanted signs posted in more businesses in April, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. ABC's Jim Ryan has the latest numbers.
The job openings and labor turnover summary found 7.6 million openings in April, but in terms of people being hired, that number fell to just over 5 million. At the same time, the JOLTS report showed that about 1.7 million workers were laid off in April, about the same as the month before.
That's the latest news. Weather's next. I'm Ken Weaver, WTN News.
The Wellness Institute of Nashville. Amazing. Dr. Mitchell's awesome. And you're going to want to go there. $33 off each visit. Spinal special. That is epic. So there's no surgery, right? There's none of that. No injections, no painkillers. It's about getting your back feeling better. So whether it's you got slipped or bulging discs, sciatic, issues like that you're just at the end of the rope and you're like, I don't know what to do. This is what you do. Take advantage of the epic special going on right now. Medical Bay 1, incredible, right? They got the Hydrowave. We talked about that. Medical Bay 1's got all this stuff, futuristic. Woo, woo, woo. It's like walking into a spaceship. You're going to get a machine. It's a healing machine. It's going to massage your body. And while doing that, full body lasers, red lights, including near infrared. Also adds stem cell stimulations for tissue regeneration. Uses photons and wavelengths for the ultimate in healing. This stuff is incredible. So what are you waiting for? Get over right now. Take advantage of the $33 off and the epic spinal special going on at the Wellness Institute Nashville. Go to painisbad.com, painisbad.com. Call 615-246-5009, 246-5009 for the Wellness Institute in Nashville. A lot of you guys getting your hot takes in today. Hot takes, baby. Coconut oil with kale. That'll help slide it off in the trash. I like that. Man, I'm telling you what, the hot mayonnaise, hot take the mayonnaise thing, you're definitely, Todd, you're right. I just saw that now again. Get rid of that. I don't even know what you're thinking.
Got to have mayonnaise.
Got to have mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is, well, it's absolute. I said, what's an old lady's car? Somebody's all Buick. That's not very nice.
One of those big old Buick. What were they? Was the Bonneville a Buick?
Was that it? Or was it Oldsmobile?
Oh, that may have been, the Buick Oldsmobile.
Oh, God, that was just there's so many great, phenomenal cars. Somebody's like, I'm not going to call you. You can call me libtard. It's fun. But this guy, right?
I do it when nobody's listening.
Yeah, 3484. Making fun of it. The old lady car, he's making fun. His truck, it's seen dirt, it's real. See, those aren't the people we're making fun of. But with the people, that somebody said they call them mall crawlers. Right? Mall crawlers. Yeah, baby.
What's a mall crawler?
That's because they're in the mall and they're crawling around.
Speaking of malls, I think Rivergate is completely gone now.
Is it?
I think so. I think they finished.
Killed all the memories.
Yeah.
Gone forever.
Kind of sucks. But nobody was going there, so what are you going to do?
Yeah. They might have just somebody just showed up one day and the mall's gone. Like, where'd the mall go? Well, nobody was coming here anyways. Oh, where am I going to get my what's the place you go there to get your hickory farm? Where am I going to get my hickory farm?
That's right. Got to get that meat and cheese.
Oh my Lord. Ken?
Yes, sir.
We got big news on Tuesday. Bell, tell everybody the big news.
What is it?
I don't know.
Who's coming in Tuesday?
Oh, the ditch.
Oh, really?
2 weeks from today.
We're going to get the ditch in, boys. The ditch.
Be here on the 16th.
He's coming in. He's bringing the heat. He's bringing it, right? Like, you've heard the John Roses. We know what Marsh is all about. You know what John Roses, hey, we
got to know where the nickname came from.
Yeah. Yeah, the ditch is not outlawing fun. And Bell said where he lives, he actually sees ditch signs.
Yeah, I do. I see no signs for anyone else, and I've seen probably 3 or 4 ditch signs. And it's just surprising that I don't see any for any of the other candidates.
So he's probably going to win the primary.
We hope so. We're going to do everything we can to get him across the line. Because I want to see the ditch face off against Marcia. I was going to say something, but I'm not. Stop it, Chad. The ditch.
He's going to come in on the 1 o'clock hour on the 16th.
We're going to have a good time. Get your questions ready for the ditch. We're going to have a good time. And I want to hear what he's got to say. Look, we'll invite everybody on. I invite Marcia on. John, come on. All of them. Everybody, come on. We're having a good time. All fair. Right? You want to come on? That's great. And it's not going to be one of those, we're not going to yell back and forth. That's nobody learns anything in that way. I mean, that's
when you've stopped communicating.
Yeah, that's for Piers Morgan. I'm not allowed to go on those shows because I've done some stuff on those. What do you think?
You started to make common sense, and they're like, enough of this. This doesn't sell records.
The last one I was on was Nancy Grace. It's one of those.
Oh yeah,
because
missing people or something.
Yeah, somebody died it was horrible. There was an Airbnb. And they asked me if I wanted to come on, and I'm like, I don't really want to. But they said, oh, could you? And it was somebody had died they were swimming at this Airbnb in like Palm Springs or whatever, and it was electrified, the pool. When you got close to the light, something had happened.
I remember that.
And the daughter got it first. The dad went to save her, then he got it.
Yeah.
And then they asked me, because they were all over the top, and they asked me, what do you think? Who do you think should be responsible? I'm like, well, obviously we should arrest the pool. Because it was so ridiculous. It had happened like 3 days earlier. I'm like, what?
Who are you going to arrest?
Yeah, it was a tragic accident. It was not like the person's like, I hope my pool here kills somebody on the Airbnb.
Somebody threw a toaster in it.
Yeah.
Nancy's not big on humor, is she?
She was not. They hung up on me.
Didn't appreciate that.
We went to break and they hung up on me.
She's trying to save lives out there, man, and you're making fun.
No, she's trying to find bodies. Saving's lives, not her jam. That was that John guy that wants to save lives. Who is it? His kid, Adam?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm John so-and-so.
He's in a new commercial.
Yes, he is. They're all in new commercials. Him and Eric Estrada.
Is Eric Estrada still doing commercials?
I hope he is.
I do too,
God bless Eric Estrada.
Absolutely.
God bless him. So, I can't wait to get the ditch in. But like I said, anybody come in. We're good with that. I don't care. Let's have some fun. Let's have a conversation. And I'm probably going to poke fun at you. Feel free we'll go back and forth. But it's not about yelling because, like you said, once that happens, there's no communication.
There's no communication then.
No. That's why I don't like debates in the political world anymore.
When they start going over each other?
Yeah, because you're not learning anything. The best thing to do is to, if you're going to have a debate, 30 minutes, and then each one of them has a town hall for another 30 minutes or an hour. And you're going to learn more that way than you will if you're going to argue. Because we somehow have put it where if you yell louder than the other person and you fire hose them with stuff that's not really facts or data, but you never give them a chance to answer any of the things that you're throwing out, that somehow that's a win, which is not really a win.
No, but then you also have politicians that don't like to be asked hard questions and won't answer them if they are asked. Yeah.
So, and you know what? I think we've reached out to her. let's do it. Let's do it. Let's have them, all on. And because I want to know, why don't you like weed? What about it? What kind of wood chipper do you think somebody's going to fall into? Just curious about that.
The big one.
The kind that kills people.
All I know is whenever I see him on I-24 on my way home, I get out of the way.
He gives me shivers.
If you need to fall into a wood chipper for that bag of gummies to kill you, then it's clear that the bag of gummies isn't the problem.
No. That right there, yeah. Because let's be honest, if you did take a bag of gummies, the chances of you getting up and wandering over to the wood chipper to turn the wood chipper on, that's gone.
Yeah, you're probably not moving.
No. But there, it's like that's. So I want to know. I want to know this. What are you going to do that's different than the last guy? What separates you from the other person? Besides, you're awful. All of you have the same damn website, right? All of you every Republican's got a picture of them at the border. Not of Kentucky, but of the southern border. They all do. Look at me here. I've got my sleeves rolled up. I mean business. I mean business with my sleeves rolled up. That's what, so everybody. But the ditch will be fun. The ditch will be, I'm super excited about the ditch. Because he seems to be like a good guy, good humor.
I wonder if he comes in a suit and tie or his leather jacket.
It's got to be a leather jacket.
Leather jacket.
That's the suit and tie feel a little off-brand to me.
Yeah, be who you are, right? Because if I got Fetterman in here, right?
And he was wearing a suit, you'd be disappointed.
I'd be super disappointed. I don't want, that's
dude,
not who
he's
you
wearing
are.
the cargo shorts.
Right, that's not who you are. I want you to be who you are. And I want you to be who you are because, it's about people want authentic and real. That's why Spencer Pratt is, kind of done pretty good because he's pissed and he's angry and he's somewhat authentic as much as you can be in Los Angeles. Everybody's kind of plastic.
I was going to ask you, what do you think of his chances?
I think he is going to get through tonight. I do. And then I think he can build up momentum. People, it's not just him. People in California and LA in particular are angry. Life's expensive. They don't seem to get any better. And it's like, if you want to not live in a place that doesn't, you don't want to live in a place that smells like piss, well, that's going to cost you $8 million.
Is there a middle class in LA?
No.
That's the thing.
It's poverty or that's pretty much it. LA city proper is mostly poverty with some rich areas, but there's not really a middle class anymore. There isn't. And the middle class across the board is shrinking. I mean, it is, but in a place like LA, no. And he's right to be pissed. And I said this today on my national show. It's not all Karen Bass's fault. She just made it worse. Long before she got there, they've been screwing up Los Angeles. She just goes, I'm going to put it on blast, and we're going to burn some of it down. While I'm in Ghana.
Oh, yeah.
We forgot about that. So, but it's people, that's the reason everybody fell in love with Trump originally, because it was authentic.
Are they hammering her on that?
Yeah. Oh, God, yeah, they're destroying her on that. She's like, I've made some mistakes. No, mistakes are like, I can't believe I said that. That slipped. Not the, oh, my God, the entire city of Malibu's gone.
And I'm going on a trip.
And I'm in Ghana. Oh, Lord, that was awful. That was just, I dig the ditch. Oh, that's going to be awesome. I'm excited about it. A lot of you guys also giving me some great ideas. Bonneville was Pontiac.
Yeah.
Buick was Electra 225. There you go. Look at that.
Man.
Bonneville Pontiac.
Wonder how much it would cost you to drive a big old car like that today.
Today? $75,000 just to go to fill it up. But don't worry, because I'm saving $72 for a family of 4 in the Nashville metro area, only if I shop here. If I go out of town, I'm screwed.
I'm telling you, the best way to save on groceries is crock pot.
Yes.
Just crock pot.
You know what else is good?
What's that?
Theft. Just go in and start grazing. See if they have the balls to arrest you. Just go in and just start putting food in your mouth and run out. So there's that. See the way we come up with solutions when others don't. That's who we are. All right, coming up, I got some of your text messages. We're having a good time on this Taco Tuesday, baby. You know what's great? We haven't even talked about Iran and stuff like that.
It's the same thing.
What's that?
It's a country. They're now powerful. We've made them very powerful.
Iran. I thought that was a Flock of Seagulls song.
They were cool. Yeah, that was also them. But it was a different kind. They were running. This was a country. See the way that works there?
Oh, okay.
Okay. Chad Ben Show, Super Talk 997. Relief Factor is great. If you're sick and tired of being in pain because you got inflammation, aches and pains in your joints, and every day it's just something, it's just so hard to get through. I got a listener's name's George. He's out in Oregon, listened to my national show for a while. I was like, hey, I finally tried it. I'm going to give it a try, Chad, because he drives a garbage truck. And it got to the point where getting up and down, in and out of the truck all the time, his knee, it started to swell. It was bad. He thought it was going to take weeks, maybe months to really feel the difference. He said within days, it was totally changed everything. And he says not only that, but now he can bend his knee and do things he hasn't in the past. Why? Because Relief Factor works. If you want to fight inflammation, if you want to be over the aches and pains of everyday life with your joints and your muscles, it's about Relief Factor. You can take it every single day. It is non-habit forming. It is naturally formulated. It's great. Go to relieffactor.com and get yours now. $19.95, 3-week quick start. Relieffactor.com, relieffactor.com, or call 800-4RELIEF, 800-4RELIEF for Relief Factor.
Busy night for the Metro Council. They're going to be talking about cutting the grocery tax, weighing new limits on data centers. Also, whether or not to sign on to a resolution urging the NES CEO to be fired. All this and more coming up at 2 on Super Talk 99.7 WTN.
Reminder, that's a non-binding resolution. So if the 843 council members or whatever we have...
It's a strongly worded letter.
It is.
Well, if the damn director or board of directors would fire her, we wouldn't even need a resolution.
No. When is that? Is it come out this month, the final report?
End of this month.
How bad they suck?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not whether they suck or not. It's how bad they suck.
It's how bad, yeah. That's where we're going with it. We know.
Teresa should be fired.
Yeah, we all know. We know exactly what's coming. We know because they gave us a snapshot earlier. Right, was it like a month or so ago when they had stuff come? They gave us a snapshot of what's coming out. This one's just going to be more detailed over the fact that they ignored all the warnings that were from apparently wizards who are charlatans and didn't know anything about the weather. I don't believe in wizards and weather forecasting. It's just so ridiculous.
I don't believe in it.
I don't believe in this heresy. You and your special electronics as heresy. Jeez. Coming up, hour number 3 of the program. Got some more of your hot takes. Talk a little bit about the data centers going in, huh? At the zoo, kind of, sort of, which is weird. I don't, what? We don't need more giraffes. We need more data centers. Talk a bit about that, among other things. You missed any of the show? Grab that podcast, hour number 3 straight ahead. Chad Benjo, Super Talk 99.7.
Two o'clock on the dot. I'm Ken Weaver with your top stories. Got the full forecast in 5 minutes. Well, here in Nashville, a proposed half-cent grocery tax cut on the table at tonight's Metro Council meeting. Julie Smith, Chief Communications Officer for Mayor Freddie O'Connell, telling News 2 a typical family would save about $72 a year.
What we're saying is that it shouldn't be a luxury to feed your family. We want everyone to be able to go in, afford the groceries that you're seeing. Since the pandemic, we have seen grocery prices really fluctuate fairly wildly.
So this would cost the city roughly $9 million in revenue a year, and there are plans to offset it with asking all departments to make small budget cuts. Metro Council weighing new limits on data centers as a proposal near the Nashville Zoo is sparking concern. A company wants to build a large facility on more than 20 acres next to the zoo, but the land has not yet been sold. Permits are not approved. Zoo leaders are pushing back, warning about potential impacts on the animals and the surrounding community. A pending ordinance before the Metro Council would ban large data centers within a half mile of places like homes, schools, and zoos. And Metro Council members set to vote tonight on a resolution urging the firing of Nashville Electric Service CEO Teresa Broyles-Applin. The move comes after widespread criticism of NES's response to the January ice storm that left more than 230,000 customers without power. Supporters say the outage response exposed failures in preparation, communication, and leadership. The resolution's non-binding, meaning only the NES board has the authority to remove the CEO. Elsewhere in Middle Tennessee, Channel 4's Holly Thompson on something new for law enforcement.
Roadside drug testing could soon be coming to the city of Laverne. Today, we know city leaders will decide whether to accept some new testing equipment from the TBI and the Tennessee Highway Patrol for Laverne Police. These devices are by Satoxa. Now, it can provide, they say, rapid test results. That's for several drugs, including things like marijuana, cocaine, and fentanyl.
And the latest legal challenge to ChatGPT maker OpenAI is the state of Florida Here's ABC's Mike Dubusky.
The alleged gunman in last year's deadly shooting at Florida State University used ChatGPT ahead of the attack, says Florida AG James Ulfmeyer.
On what type of gun to use, what ammo to load, how to turn off the safety, where to go on campus, and at what time to encounter the largest number of people.
The state's lawsuit accuses OpenAI of putting profits over people. The company has denied responsibility for the attack and says it has safeguards in place around sensitive topics. Mike Dubusky, ABC News.
That's the latest news. Weather is next. I'm Ken Weaver, WTN News.
Woo! It's got me some of those flaming hot peanuts. Those things are so good. Oh, I'll tell you what. Peanuts are kind of like peanut butter. It's all in the same area.
Well, it can be peanut butter if you chew on it long enough.
Yeah, these things are good. Flaming hot like Cheetos. Flavored peanuts. 11 grams of protein. I'm eating good. When you guys know that, I'm eating good indeed. The whole data center thing, you can't put it by a zoo. What are you doing? First of all, why are you putting it anywhere near the middle of a city? Because we got the land and the property. You want to put it outside of there. And I want to see what the whole thing looks like, but the noise is a very real thing. And I'm not a Luddite. We need these things. There's no doubt. At the same time, while some people panic and think they're horrific and that they're going to destroy everything, I don't think that to be true. But don't blow smoke, okay? And start telling me it's going to lower everybody's bill. Who was that the other day that was talking about it's going to lower everybody's bill? It's not going to lower everybody's bill. It's not the way that works. They're not altruistic like that. They're not. That's not it. And when you're, animals in particular, the zoo, there are probably some animals there that even if it doesn't bug them, ain't the greatest. But I'll tell you what, there's probably some animals there that you think, oh, this will be fine. And it's not going to be fine. It's not. So why don't we put it underground? I don't know what they're going to do with going forward. There's some neat stuff out there, and it's going to be way more cost efficient in the future, but that's not now, right? And at a time, too, this is the other thing, at a time when, people are hurting, inflation is up, people are, we're talking about, hey, we're going to save you $72 for a year on groceries, maybe. For how long? We don't know. And you see people coming in and they're raising billions of dollars and they're going in and you're looking at, essentially what, is this big tech bros everywhere. Yeah, there's a little worry. I get it. So we don't need to be Luddites, but we need to have serious questions. And there needs to be, this is when you jump on, you get your city council, you get involved and say, we don't want it. It's not that we don't want it. So we want all of the information, the real. Where is the, we were talking earlier about the Starbucks and they're coming out here and they're bringing they're going to get all these tax breaks. Now, they've got certain things they have to achieve to get all of the tax breaks, which I bet you they achieve some of them, maybe not all of them. But it's the same thing with these. The difference is tax breaks is one thing. You're talking about putting machinery and certain things in certain areas that are going to drive up prices. What's going to happen with Starbucks? They don't bring all of the jobs. Okay. But they brought their lattes. Here,
But they already had lattes here.
I know. But what I'm saying is when you go, it's not like if you go and put a 70,000 square foot giant data center with a all the time and everybody's prices start to go up and the animals all, it's not like we can move it tomorrow.
If you're a giraffe or a rhino and you're trying to get online and the data center's eating up all the bandwidth, that's going to piss you off.
Well, yeah, there's that too. Yeah, all that bandwidth. The rhino stuff, the rhinos. I like that. Look at Bell. Bell's been firing off jokes at people. Be prepared for the jokey jokerson that is Bell.
The jokey jokerson.
He's got all kinds of jokes, ladies and gentlemen. He's jokey jokerson. And look, eventually, it's going to become more streamlined. They're not going to need as much. We'll look back in 5 years because AI along the way is going to figure out ways to create these things better. They've got stuff that's coming that's going to cool them in a better way. But until you go and put them in certain places, and you're seeing it in Virginia in particular, prices have gone up tremendously. Texas, they're having issues. Why? Because as they start the power, hey, put your, when you're at home during the day, make sure you leave it at 78. But at night, make sure you turn it off. I know it's going to be 110, but we don't want the power to go away for these things. Somebody said, explain why we need them. Well, we need them because AI is not going anywhere. China is, this isn't about you and I and, whether or not we can go into Ask Gemini or Chat GPT and ask them questions and get them to write emails. This right now is about a race that's going on. This is the new Cold War, the new space race. It's AI. That's why we need it. And it's coming. We need to have our say. And it's coming whether we like it or not. That's why we better get in front of it and have our say. And make sure that it doesn't go crush cities, eminent domain for everything. In the middle of somebody's farm, there's going to be this giant thing. All of a sudden start to see, animals falling over because they're struggling. And, this constant hum next to your house that you can't sell your house anymore because nobody wants to live next to the hum. And Erin Brockovich is getting involved because she's thinking there's a cancer in there. When Erin's coming, you're in trouble. She probably sees Erin Brockovich 2, Electric Boogaloo, coming. But we need it for that reason. So it's getting in front of it, fighting the BS too, because there's a lot of crap out there that's not real, right? The people that want it are the people who are looking at this because they're going to profit off of it and that are pushing it because they think that they're, the city leaders and stuff, they think they're going to get some sort of big deal out of this. Got to make sure it works for everybody. And it's not going to be perfect, but I don't think it should be next to a zoo. Why not put it in a preschool? Insane. The hippos are good with it. Yeah. And everybody's like, the boring company's already here. Put the data center underground. He wants to put it in space. He thinks that's where eventually all this stuff's going to end up. Old Elon there. Is it possible it ends up in space? I think it's possible. Some of it. But you know what? That's not happening today. And it's not going to happen in the next few years. But it's going to eventually happen that they're going to be smaller, need less power, and maybe get back to the point where the power will be beneficial somewhat to the community. Because let's not forget, the power company doesn't want everybody to have solar power. Because then all of a sudden their need isn't what you... So that will happen eventually, just not today. And why we're putting next to a zoo, I have no idea. No idea. Just put an 1,100-acre solar farm between Clarksville and Russellville. Yeah, the sheep are under there. You know what? Animals like that, and it's the same thing with the pipelines. Animals will go underneath the pipelines where it's warm and things like that. But there's a difference between the nonstop hum of certain things. And I've heard some of those hums. Can't have that many machines and not think there's going to be something going on there at all. No doubt about that. We were talking earlier about the thing that's going on in California, which is this, and it's a social, just like Mondani was. It's this kind of weird social thing where everybody's staring at California because it's the petri dish of a lot of things. Look, for the annoyance that we all make fun of California. We do. We all make fun of the wacky ideas and things coming out of there. We forget they're the 4th largest economy on the globe. Or excuse me, on the flat surface. They're the 4th largest. That's bigger than other big countries. That's how big they are. So wacky gets to escape there a lot and bring their lunacy to the rest of America. But a lot of people are looking and going, how is LA, the second biggest city in the country, one of the biggest cities in the world, how is it that when you go downtown, it smells like urine? All the time. When I was a kid, you had Skid Row. Not just the band. There was an area that's kind of where everybody was contained. It was famous. People would drive by and go, oh, look at that Skid Row. Now, homeless are everywhere. Come out, they're slipping on your car. You want to see a star? Well, here's one. It's a star on the Walk of Fame. Guess what? That's crap. Somebody crapped on it. And people are wondering, is this going to end in a way where they choose crazy again? It might happen. Spencer Pratt has an opportunity. I think if he gets into the runoff and he's got these months to get Karen Bass into a couple debates, because he eviscerated her, which isn't hard. And she didn't want to debate. And I think that it's oddly enough, I think she is a better candidate for him to run against than Nithya Raman, who's the AOC wannabe. But it doesn't matter at this moment in time because nobody's getting over 50% tonight. So the way it works in the jungle primaries in California, 50 plus 1. If that happens tonight and it happens to be Spencer Pratt, he's the new mayor. There's no runoff. There's no November vote. He's the new mayor. That's probably not going to happen. It's almost dead even. And depending on what thing you're looking at, he's ahead. He's in third. She's ahead. She's in third. And my buddy who is out there, Jim Kennedy from the Kennedy Institute of Public Policy Research, he was saying it's probably going to take, it may take a couple days before they really have an idea of what's going on and who won or who didn't win. And everybody's within the margin of error. But they want to see, is California going to put crazy in charge again? Which everybody wants to know. Are you going to do this again? Hey, who doesn't love somebody crapping in your front yard, right? Hey, it's a lifestyle choice. That's the thing that's scary. There's no... Somebody remind them again about the homeless. The whole point for all of this money was not to create more homeless. It was to help them get off the streets. And he's the only one that's being honest about it. Which is, they're mentally ill and they're on drugs. That's what they are. You don't miss a check or two and then go, man, I didn't get paid. I got kicked out of my place. You know what I should do? Fentanyl. Yeah. That doesn't work that way. It doesn't. And he's got some ideas. Are they going to work or not? No. No, probably not, because he's going to go up against also, a very liberal city council. But can he do some stuff? Yes. And how do you do that? Everybody's like, he doesn't have experience. I don't need experience. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to surround myself with people who do have experience and who can help me navigate this. But what do you have to lose? That should be his new campaign slogan. What do you have to lose? And he's done something, too, that's different. I told Dan, we talked about it a week or two ago. He's gone to the inner city, and Dan was talking about today. He's gone to places where you normally wouldn't see, dare I say, a white Republican. Even though this is a there's no declaring party or any of that stuff. He's gone in there and he's talked to them. You don't like crime, do you? No, it sucks, right? You don't like any of this stuff? No. Well, good. Let me help clean this stuff up. Get behind me. Vote for me. And he's got a lot of people paying attention. So there's a chance. There is a chance he could get by, but everybody's watching it much like they did with Mondani because it's fascinating to see, is he going to get anything done? Are they really going to elect the communist? And over here, are they really going to go and say, no, we're done with this. We've tried this for the last umpteen years, and you guys have driven this thing off the cliff. We're going to hand it over to the reality TV star. See how he does. All right, coming up, it is Tuesday. We do a little hot take. And we got some hot takes, too. We got some sizzling hot takes. Almost as hot as my flaming hot peanuts from Nut Harvest.
Ah, that's good stuff.
That is so good, dude. So good. So good. We'll give you a little hot take straight ahead. Chad Benso, Super Talk 99.7. Bulwark Capital, they're amazing. They would love to talk to you about what it is they can do for you when it comes to your investments and your retirements. They're up over 70% since January of last year. 2025, boom, up above the market. And just the way that they do things, risk management, first and foremost. My buddy Zach, who runs everything over there, he'll tell you all the time, can't make it if you don't have it. So risk management, number one strategy. From there, what can they do to grow? Well, it's about being active managers, always looking for opportunities. And that's what they do. Whether it is in the commodities market, what? Whether it is in foreign markets, which a lot of average brokers out there aren't going to do for you. That's what they do. Sit down, talk with them, get a free Know Your Risk portfolio review today. It doesn't cost you anything but a little bit of time. Worst case scenarios, you'll learn a little something. Go to knowyourriskpodcast.com, knowyourriskpodcast.com, or go to bulwarkcapitalmanagement.com. Investment advisory service offered through Trek Financial LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Invest involved risk, not a guarantee. Past performance not guarantee future results. Trek 26103.
Metro Council members got a busy night ahead. They're going to debate a grocery tax cut, also decide where and where not to allow data centers, and then Meta rolling out teen accounts on more platforms. We'll tell you about it at 2:30 on Super Talk 99.7 WTN.
Remember, if you're going to go to one of those council meetings, always talk about the easement. You're having problems with. It's always one.
I have a problem with the easement.
Well, no, that's why we're wasting our time on that. We got to get up in front of them and talk about getting our stoke back.
Oh. Yeah. You know, guys, we haven't had our stoke back in a while. That's what we aim to do. Other people want to talk about stuff. They're like, oh, let's talk. It's about stoke.
Got to revamp our stoke.
We got to revamp our stoke. And that's what we do for America. Right? Revamp
our stoke.
Every day. People say, how was your day?
Revamp our stoke.
It's how my day was.
I love how calm and collected that voice is when it says that.
Because he revamped it. And people were upset. They were having a tough day. They heard revamp our stoke. They're like, yeah.
That's all we got to do.
That's all I got. He's right. I am taking my eye off the ball every day. What's important? Revamping my stoke. You know what else is important?
Hot take Tuesday. Sizzling like my peanut. Whoa, so good. Those peanuts are so good.
So glad that was the word.
What do you think I was going to say?
I don't know.
I've come close a couple times. Because we have a very casual show, you know. Other people we have very casual, and every once in a while we kind of slip into that podcast feel, and you know, kind of goes off the rails. But we are professionals. My hot take of the day: pavement princesses. I think a lot of you are calling them. Those people with the, hey, check out my truck. Hold on, let me drop my ladder down so you can climb up in it. As you drive around, acting a fool, playing your music crazy loud and acting like you're getting ready to go mudding.
Yeah.
And you've never been mudding, and you're honking your horn, and you're being essentially a clown. Oh, and then driving over stuff like you're Bigfoot. Oh, I'm going to go around you, and I'll drive on the curb because I'm the man with a big truck. And you know what they say about people with big trucks? It's expensive because gas is super damn expensive. And they say other things as well. Bell, what you got for us?
Reunions are absolutely a complete and utter waste of time because if I liked you well enough, I'd still be hanging out with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when you call and I don't answer, take it personally.
There are people, though, you know, if they're calling it serious. Other people will call for any reason. Don't be that person. That should be a PSA. Don't be that person. And also, don't text me to tell me you emailed me.
Hey, I emailed you, man. Hey, you got mail.
And don't call me to ask me if I read your text.
Yeah. Yeah.
Either that or don't call me when I do text you.
Yes.
Or just don't call me.
Lose his number is what he's saying. Lose his number. That's what he's telling you. Lose his number. Because you're not important enough for Bell. That's why you're not invited to Bell's reunion of nobody. It's a good reunion, by the way. A reunion of
best
one.
Best kind of reunion.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's the best kind of party.
And Army. Isn't there a band called Army of One, right?
I can't remember. I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Ken, what do you got for us?
Buying bagged salad is just paying a subscription fee to watch lettuce rot in your fridge. I'm telling you, it is a nasty adventure when you go to reach for something in that crisper, and at the bottom is that bag of leaky green goo.
Ugh, all over, too. That's the thing. You think about that. You go, and your crisper's got, and it smells.
Oh, bad.
As I said earlier, just look at them and say, you know, I would love to throw this away at my house.
That's why I'm buying it, because I want to throw it away at home.
It's like when they offer you, how many times do you get leftovers? Oh, I'm going to take it home and eat it. Oh, really what you're saying is, I would love some styrofoam that I could throw away at my home with a burger I didn't get through.
Today in our fridge, I found something in the back that I cooked like 2 weeks ago. It was some exotic French fries. I got to throw those away.
Yeah. And you ever see those two? You pull it out, you're like, what is this? Oh,
That's what I thought.
and then you put it back in the fridge.
That's what I did. And I thought, why didn't I just throw that down the sink?
Oh, God.
Get rid of that.
That is just so. It is so funny when people do that. Because I did that the other day. We ordered some pizza, and I forgot all about it. We had it. We ate it. And there was still a couple of pieces left over. And I go, what's in here? And the pizza had gotten to the point where it started to curl. And rather than just throw it right away, I just package it up, put it right back in.
Well, it'll get better.
Oh, that's so funny.
Did it have little hairs growing on it yet?
Or bread.
Yeah.
Oh, take the bread. Oh man, I haven't had toast. Oh, I can't eat toast. My toast is hairy. Hairy toast. My grandma back in the day, she'd cut around it. You'll be fine. You're going to be just fine.
That's just penicillin.
You know how healthy you're going to be? No. I want a Ninja Crispy to put next to my Ninja Swirl that hasn't been used in 10 months. Oh, it's like when you buy workout equipment. I'd like to hang my clothes from this contraption.
Yeah. Yeah.
My clothes, by the way, where all of you listening, you know you do it. It's in the dryer, all of your clothes, but you just need a shirt. So what are you going to do? I'm going to take the shirt out I need, and the rest of it will continue to be my drawer. Thank you, America. Coming up, we got some good stuff on the way. Talk a little bit about who knows what, and then some. And some of you got questions about the data centers. And again, I understand people want to know why they're bad. They're not inherently bad. There's things that go with them. You have to make sure they're done correctly. And there's just some places these damn things shouldn't be, especially if we don't know the ramifications to our beloved animals, because we got all these awesome jaguars and all this stuff. We don't want to see them get brain fog, right? Next thing you know, they've got whatever Ken had yesterday, and they're dizzy. Can't drive the Elantra. We don't want that. I'm telling you.
Gangway!
Chad Benson Show, Super Talk 99.7.
All right, drivers, we've got a stalled vehicle blocking the right two lanes of 40 eastbound near Charlotte Avenue. Also, still showing a disabled vehicle in the left lane, 40 eastbound on the South Loop there at exit 210C. And then in Antioch, we've got an injury crash now 24 westbound before Haywood Lane. Metro Council members going to debate a grocery tax cut as they begin work on the new budget tonight. The proposal would slightly lower the local tax on food purchases by 0.5 cent. Leaders say it's a step toward making groceries more affordable, even as a state tax remains in place. If approved, this change would come with a $9 million impact to the city budget, might save an average family $72 a year. Also tonight, Metro Council members going to be deciding where and where not to allow data centers. Here's Channel 4's Joylyn Bukovac.
24 different data centers here in Nashville, and city leaders say that there's no rules or restrictions when it comes to where future ones can be built. And this proposal would ban the largest facilities known as hyperscale data centers and then create some new buffer zones between future projects and places like homes, schools, daycares, parks, churches, and even the Nashville Zoo.
Cities across Middle Tennessee are moving to slow the rapid expansion of data centers other than Nashville. We're talking about Cedar Hill, where officials are considering a 2-year moratorium while they evaluate how these developments could affect farmland and local resources. And in Springfield, leaders are exploring zoning changes to regulate future projects. Back in 2024, Meta rolled out teen accounts on Instagram. Now the company's expanding the program, says ABC's Mike Dubusky.
Teen accounts are coming to Meta's other two big platforms, Facebook and WhatsApp, later this year. It'll work pretty much the same as how teen accounts function on Instagram, making teenagers' accounts private and giving parents more control over what their kids see. It's also now going to start limiting how long teens spend looking at content related to certain topics, like nutrition and weightlifting, which Meta says can be helpful on their own, but should be balanced with other types of content. Mike Dubusky, ABC News.
That's the latest news. Weather's next. I'm Ken Weaver, WTN News.
stress-free way to sell your home with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain.
Omaha Steaks. I've gone to omahasteaks.com, and Dad wants steaks. Now, these gift packages are amazing. They're huge. Some of the savings, 61%, 52%, 52%, 61%. Huge, massive savings right now. All gifts starting. How about the Burger Perfection Pack? $79.99, and you're going to save $35 off and use my code Benson. You get the best in ground filet, ribeye, brisket, sirloin, classic burgers, the seasoning, everything right there. Boom, right to you. They got all of these amazing things. The grill pack for Dad is awesome, right? Because this is what Dad wants. Because not only is he going to be able to eat and enjoy it, because that's what Dad wants, he's also going to be able to have memories with you. And you can indulge too, because that's awesome. Butcher cut top sirloin fillets, air chilled boneless chicken breasts, burgers, franks. They've got the best when it comes to pork chops. Don't sleep on those. And they've got steakhouse fries. You name it. They've got everything you can think of and then some. Give Dad the gift of yum in his time with the one and only Omaha Steaks. Go to omahasteaks.com right now. Save big, right? Over 50% off pretty much everything for Dad. And save $35 off at checkout when you use my code Benson. omahasteaks.com, code Benson. Terms apply. See site for details. Is that America 250 concert still going to go on?
Who's going to play it?
Well, you know what? I'm glad you asked. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Burchett, tell us.
There's plenty of acts in Nashville, people that are trying to get on a big stage like this. This is the world stage, be the largest stage in the world. Everybody in the country will be watching this dadgum thing.
No. I don't care. Nobody's going to watch this dadgum thing.
And let some of those musicians get out and sing a few songs. All we'd have to do is pay for their dadgum airfare, most of them, just to get them up there, and they'd love it. And then, of course, have Kid Rock.
Oh, of course.
Nobody's more patriotic in the rock and roll world than he is, and he's awesome. And then I know you got his number. Heck, I've been with him when he's called you. And then the finale.
Okay, now who did I say they were going to have to get? Who's the one they always have to bring out?
That's Lee Greenwood.
There you go.
It'd be cool to have Lee Greenwood come out and sing. He's got a bunch of great songs, but of course, the ending would be God Bless the USA, and have all the other acts come out and sing along with him.
You know what stuns me is he really does have a list of hits. I mean, he was a true superstar of country.
Oh, yeah.
And he will only be remembered for that song.
He is what Rolling Stone magazine describes as a one-hit wonder, where people may have several hits, but only one hit is the only thing they ever remember them for. Only one thing. But yeah, hey guys, nothing excites a young crowd like Lee Greenwood. And look, like you said, Lee was a hit maker. He was. But how about no? And we don't need to turn into something political. I'm fine with Kid Rock and Flo Rida, Vanilla Ice. That sounds like something. It does. But we don't need it to be political. And why are we even doing this? Why are we having a carnival and a fair? Isn't the fights enough? Have you seen what they're building for the UFC? Have you seen it?
It looks ridiculous.
It does.
And part of it's where they're building it.
Yes, absolutely.
What's it look like?
It's this giant, it looks like this light sphere thing that they're building. And I just, over the ring.
It looks like a cross between a boxing, wrestling, MMA ring and a carnival ride.
Yes. Yeah. I'm, I just, really? It is a little idiocracy. It is.
And I am dying to know what the logistics were like with the Secret Service to get that thing set up in the backyard of the White House.
I don't know. I mean, I would love to know. Also, how many people do they expect there? That's the other side of it.
It's going to kill the grass.
It's going to kill the grass. It's okay because Barack killed it first, just like he killed the whirlpool or whatever it is we're painting out there. I'm thinking about putting in koi.
Oh, yeah, some little fish.
That'd be nice, little koi out there. It's really disgusting. Have you ever been out there? It's gross. I would never boat on it.
I'd fill it with crappie.
Oh, yeah?
Crappie
Fish?
and bass.
Oh, look at you, sir.
But I'd be the only one who can fish it. So I'm the president.
You are the president, even though you're shrinking.
Yeah. Do you see him out there? No.
He's shrinking.
He's too short.
Stargate. That's what somebody said. Stargate. But yeah, would be great. You know what? You could get one of those little boats. Just the tiny ones. Right? With one of those little Everrude motors or whatever. Just zip around out there. Because you certainly got our tuna boat. That'd be too big. You'd be hitting the bottom. We don't want that. What are you going to fish with?
Worms and little smokies.
Little smokies. Little schmogies. The Thunderdome. You know what it reminds me of, honestly? Ken, have you seen, what was that movie, Contact? It reminds me of that thing that starts spinning around.
Oh, on the top of the, yeah.
Yeah.
It does look a little bit like that.
Yeah. It looks like a boxer with Chernobyl. I'd rather go to that fight than the World Cup. Good, go. Oh, you weren't invited? Oh, darn.
Got an Amber Alert issue here.
I just saw that pop up. Clarksville, what are the deets?
Let's see here.
We got an Amber Alert. Does yours make noise?
Yeah.
Okay, mine does not make noise.
Well, I've got my ringer off, but it was buzzing.
So we got an Amber Alert, Clarksville.
Yeah, it looks like on behalf of the Clarksville Police Department for 3-year-old Tyler Hall, last seen on Tuesday in the Ariella Lynn Drive area of Clarksville. Tyler weighs 40 pounds. He's got blonde hair, blue eyes. Last seen wearing a green dinosaur T-shirt, green shorts, and gray socks. That's pretty specific. You got a little blonde fella, little blonde boy wearing that stuff. Call the authorities if you see him.
Do we know the car?
I do not see a description of the vehicle.
Well, that's weird.
See if it's in this little...
Probably an Elantra.
With no air conditioning. It'll be easy to spot him. His head's going to be sticking out. Is it a parent? It's probably a parent. Most of the time, these are custody battles.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not giving the... he's a little 3-year-old boy. Cute little fella. But again, wearing a green dinosaur T-shirt, green shorts, and gray socks.
So, Amber Alert, be on lookout for that. Or is it in Clarksville?
Clarksville, yes, sir.
Oh, God, those things. Yeah, now it's popping up here, too. Okay. On the old TV as well. So it must have just happened.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, because he's 3?
Yeah.
Was he playing outside, or was he at preschool and somebody came and picked him up?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Robertson, Davidson, Stewart, Montgomery, effective till 5:30. Child abduction, following counties. So be on the lookout. And they're not saying anything other than that at all. So you would figure if it was a family member, though, right, they would probably say the kind of card that maybe they're looking out for.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Usually they put that information out immediately if they have it. So maybe they don't have that yet, but that would be helpful. There's got to be a vehicle involved,
Yeah.
I would think anyway.
Unless, of course, they maybe think did he wander off.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we don't need that, especially if he's a
3-year-old.
3-year-old, it doesn't matter if they're autistic or not. They don't need to be out there by themselves.
No. What do we think we are, Japan? So, and if you don't know what that is, there's a show in Japan where they send 3- and 4-year-olds into town on the subway by themselves because it's such a safe place to live.
Wow. And if you don't come back with sushi, you get beat.
Good God. That is not true. Did they say the little boy was kidnapped or missing? See, that's just what they're not saying that. They're just saying, they're saying child abduction, but they're not saying anything other than that. Well, I mean, a 3-year-old blonde-haired boy, that's, if he's in a car, kind of car.
Yeah, last seen in the area of Aurelia Lynn Drive.
Sumner, Dickinson, Montgomery, Truesdale, all these places in effect. Williamson, Cheatham, Wilson, Robertson, Rutherford. So on the lookout. 3 years old, blonde hair, and specific outfit. What's the outfit again?
He's got a green dinosaur T-shirt, green shorts, and gray socks.
Yeah, there you go. Sally's kind of right. She goes, so wait, hold on. The Amber Alert's only good till 5:30. Yep. Then after that, are they going to just stop looking?
Yeah, that's
Well, they run out of money at that point for this specific search.
Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder why that's...
Yeah, that is kind of an interesting thing right there. So it'll be... we'll keep you... I'm sure you guys will be looking out for it all day and make sure if you see anything like that,
That's top story, dude.
Yeah.
That's top story.
That is. You see something say, that's a 3-year-old. You see something, say something, and again, we don't know any make or model of the car. They haven't said, and usually in a situation like this...
Yeah, if there's a car, they usually mention
Yeah,
it.
and 90% of the time, if not more than at 99, it's usually some sort of custody battle.
Yep.
Somebody showed up when they shouldn't have, maybe at a preschool, picked somebody up when they shouldn't have, wasn't their time. But they're not saying if, he wandered off. So, although, yeah, I guess you would say it's a... Well, if he wandered off, I mean, you wouldn't say it's an abduction, but at the same time...
Yeah, they're not saying either way.
Yeah, it's saying it's an abduction. Well, it's just an Amber Alert across the board, right? They don't have a special one for... for that.
Got to find out what part of Clarksville that.
So that's going on right now. Be on the lookout. Coming up, we got young Mr. Matt. I saw him in here. He just wandered away. He will be in as we wrap it up on this beautiful, beautiful Tuesday. If you're missing the show, we always say shame on you. Grab the podcast. Chad Benson, Super Talk 99.7.
Okay, y'all, here it is. This is 45-year-old teacher Erin Ward from Nebraska who got caught in the back seat of her car on Saturday, undressed.
Wrapping it up on this Hot Take Tuesday. By the way, we were just talking about the little boy that is gone missing. And we're talking about Japan. Somebody says, I've been to Japan twice. I can't believe how safe it is. You see kindergartners just walking to school by themselves, getting on buses, doing everything. That's because they don't have those kind of issues. We do. It's a weird thing. They even have a show where they send 2- and 3-year-olds to the store for their parents on Subway.
What do you think Japan doesn't have? I don't know. I've never been.
Well, they don't have samurais anymore. That was pretty cool when they had those. What don't they have? I mean, they've got a lot of stuff.
Let's just cut to the chase, Benson. I'm glad that you admitted your obvious truck envy today.
No, it's lifted trucks.
I'm glad you admitted it. I'm glad it's out there in the open. We've all felt it for a long time. Now Chad's finally
Who didn't see this missile coming from a mile away?
He's finally processing. He's finally processing it. It's good.
Somebody hit me up and goes, "You do realize Matt's coming in next, and he's got a truck. You must hate him." I don't hate him. I don't.
I'm glad we're talking it through.
So yeah, that's right. Are you one of those people? But your truck's not lifted.
One of those people?
Your truck's not lifted.
My truck is. It's got a leveling kit on it.
Yeah, but you don't have to get into you don't have to have a ladder to get in it.
No. I mean, it's close.
Well, I do.
I mean, yeah.
Did you hear about him? He's shrinking.
Oh, no, what? Oh, no.
No, not this time.
He was 5'8". He's only 5'5" now.
Now, see, Chad's changing the subject. Y'all hear it? I'm going to talk about Chad's truck envy. Truck envy's an awful thing.
You know, I want a truck, but then Ken reminded me of something. When you get a truck, what do you become the default? Can you help me move a couch?
Well, see, I've learned. I figured out what to do about that.
Yeah.
No, I've got that.
Okay,
all right,
what is it?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, Ken, ask me that question.
Hey, man, can you help me move a couch?
No.
See, Ken got a truck.
Matt will come back and go, "Did I ask you to help me move to Columbia?"
Yeah.
No. Hey, Belle, ask me to move something. Do it. Ask me to move something.
Matt, could you help me with this moving I got to do?
I sure can't.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
All right.
Yeah.
No, actually, I take that back. I'm not sorry.
No.
You do get hit up. No, mine is, mine was strictly I bought that truck specifically for the camper. Because, the camper's 11,000 pounds. You got to pull it, so.
Yeah, but see, that's something you're not there to just look like you're a cool guy with your flat cap riding around kind of truck person.
Have you still not sold the camper?
No. You want to buy it?
Maybe.
Yeah, come on. Let's go. Cheap. You can take up payments.
Now, but where's he going to put it?
I don't care.
You can put it behind our tuna boat.
I don't care. Yeah, truck.
I'll put it behind Matt's house.
Hell, yeah. I don't. Oh, that'd be great. You take up payments on the camper, and I'll rent you a little space, like $100 a month.
That'd be nice.
I mean, you just have to drive an hour and a half.
What do you want for it?
What do I want for it?
Yeah.
I want Belle to take it and start paying for it.
What kind of payments are you looking at? Belle's got a FICO score that's like 850. We were talking earlier today, Ken and I, about how bad our credit was when we were younger.
By the way, mine was awful. Mine used to be god-awful, and I got it up to, so I had it up to I was very proud. I mean, I'm not bragging, but it's like 820, which I'm very excited about. And then I bought a house.
Prior to the house.
And I bought a house.
310.
And right. It's like you have to give the house back now.
They were tripping over to sell it to you, weren't they?
Well, yeah, I mean, you buy the thing and then you make a couple of purchases, put a couple of things on your credit cards, and boop, it's gone.
It is.
It's over.
But the whole thing is you've got the house now. Because that's the whole goal is you build it up to finally get a great.
I don't need the credit anymore.
Then screw it all.
Yeah, I don't need the credit anymore.
Yeah, so
I can't afford to do anything.
We were talking about how bad ours. We're like, what's the highest we paid for interest rates? It's one of those things where it's buy now, buy here, pay here kind of thing. Where it's like, okay, the car costs $2,500. I put $500 down. I have to make $700 payments a week for the next 10 years, kind of thing.
There was a thing, and we talk about usury and these high level interest.
Check cashing places.
Check cashing places. Yeah. I did one of those in college, and oh my gosh, y'all! I mean, because I put my the title for my Blazer up for like $500. And then I couldn't, and this is the way they want it. I couldn't afford to pay it, so hey, 100. It was like I think it was $125, 25% interest. So if you got to pay it off by the end of the month, but if you don't have the money to pay it off by the end of the month, you can roll the loan over for $125. And so they're churning it out, man.
Oh, yeah.
And so I can get $125 barely, but I can't get the $500.
But you can't get the $500 to get to the point where you're not. Yeah.
So and so they just continuously roll it over. They're just abusing people. Yeah, I've been there, done that.
We all have. I think we all have. What are you talking about today?
We'll talk a little Nashville politics with Freddie O'Connell. We're going to talk a little about the L.A. mayor's race. Graham Plattner still in the news. Marco Rubio testifying today. A lot of things going on in the world.
It's a part, and he's got a Hawaiian shirt.
And I got a big old truck.
And a big old truck, but not a big old truck. Just a biggish kind of truck.
Truck envy. It's awful thing.
That's what it is. That's what it is. 1-800 tomorrow. You guys have a good one. Listen to Matt.